Holy fuck! Jesus Christ! I can't believe we're live.
The lady who made him is on the back.
Oh, that's Sheila G.
That's Sheila G.
I'm so tired.
I'm tired too. Why are we doing this? If both of us are tired!
That's why I asked you, hey, are you feeling up to streaming?
And I said yes.
You said yeah. So, I was like, okay, I guess I'll get out of bed.
We're in the stream now. Sorry, guys.
No, we're here now.
We're here now.
This is gonna be a tired Hollow Knight stream. I am down in another fucking Red Bull, the Amber Edition. So, we'll see what that does to my energy coming up.
There you can say, we'll see what it does to my body.
Well, that too, I'm gonna get heartburn.
I unfortunately don't like the edges of a brownie, and it seems like the brownie brittle is just that, you know? Like a condensed.
You buy the brownie, but you just get the edge.
You're only gonna need the edge.
Sunday. It's Tuesday, though.
Oh, boy.
Tired stream. This is what we're doing. We're playing more Hollow Knight, and we're tired. Hello, everybody.
Yeah,
I hope everything sounds all right. I hope everything.
I hope so
good.
too. As our bikes, they're working. Okay, I can
It
see
looked
them.
like it. Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're continuing Hollow Knight.
For the last time.
I think I named this. I just sort of like. I was like, hey, I'm gonna remember the name of the stream this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just named it. That's one Hollow Knight you got there. I don't know why I did that. I'm tired.
Sometimes that just happens, you know. You go to name the stream and it's just the first thing.
I didn't want to just call it Hollow Knight stream. I wanted it to be kind of silly.
I think, like, when I'm first doing the streams, I would like title them something thoughtful, and now it's at the point where I just say,
"Oh man, poop comes out of the butt."
I titled one of them, "Hold on, I gotta eat a big bowl of chili real quick," you know.
Again, I mean, have we explained that to anybody?
We have not, and we've refused to.
I explained to you guys the context of me referencing it, and then you guys thought that was funny.
Yeah, a lot of them are food related because I did before we streamed Baldur's Gate. I spilt salsa down my bare chest, and then I titled the stream, "Oops, sorry, one sec, I spilled salsa down my bare chest." Oh, Kalala, bitch.
What'd you just call me?
What the fuck?
Oh, more money!
More money!
More money! I already beat her up and took her money!
Wow. It's technically our money, so... It's hilarious, I love that. I love that she took our money and ran away, and then we find her chilling in a hot tub.
Oh my god, she has so much money still.
So much money. Kalala!
Kalala! Kalala! Gio!
Money, goodbye.
How much money can I get out of her?
Goodness gracious.
God, it feels great being a school bully.
Some people deserve to be bullied.
She did steal our money.
She's
so I guess
criminal.
This is more like we're shaking her down for money.
Right. This is our money. Like...
She, like, ran away with our money.
Yeah. This is our money. We're not doing anything wrong except beating someone up. But we are taking money that is ours. God. More?
Even more money. It's gonna start juggling her for money.
Yeah, just start juggling her.
Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
Christ.
More money! So much money! La la.
Just enough time for her to poke her little head out and be like, is he gone? I want you to remember my face.
I drink your milkshake. Have you ever seen that movie?
I haven't.
Neither have I. Seems like a movie I'd see because I make movies. But,
it does, yeah.
But nope.
Seems like that movie that you should just, everyone's seen.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a Paul W.S. Anderson movie. I didn't know that wall could open!
Whoa, learning shit. Good place to keep your body when we're done beating the shit out of you.
Your body! Got so much Geo.
We're just gonna bounce her.
One second. Let's make collecting this Geo a little easier.
Yeah, put that collecting charm in there.
There we go.
If you'd had the fragile greed, she gives extra, I think.
Fun. Well, I'm okay. This is already a lot of money.
Even
this is already more
more.
money than I gave her.
Wow. It's infinite in my brain because, wow. Keep going. Just keep... We're the good guys.
What a great start to the stream. I hope everybody's having fun. Now it's a game. How long can I keep her in the air?
Yippee.
Oh. I think that's it. Alright, get off screen. I killed her. Now she's still here. Did I tell you you could fucking hang out? Bye.
Oh! Okay, we still hear her, so... Oh! Oh!
Are you starting to feel bad for her?
I mean, she's terrified. But also... Hey, she stole all my money.
Guilty of fraud.
It's like white-collar crime. It's not like she's like a huge piece of shit. She's like...
Okay, so the idea that white-collar crime is somehow not as bad.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that she's not like... She didn't like kill someone. We just caught her and she's like, okay, you're right, I'm sorry. You know, she's shaking.
Oh.
Well...
I murdered the singing ghost. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to listen to her thoughts. We decided not to do that. We'll never hear singing in this room again. She's gone.
Damn. Well...
We ate her soul. Thanks for the subscription, Alaska Hero. 45 months.
That's so many
Those are
months. It's more months than we will hear her singing anymore. She's gone.
That was entirely unintentional. But I do think it's funny. Oh.
That is funny also. That was unintentional and funny.
No, it's not funny when it happens to me.
It's funny.
No, it's not funny. That's funny if it happens to me. It's bad, actually. Let's look at the map.
It's funny when it happens to anyone else.
Oop.
It's stuck in... I don't want Afro Circus to be stuck in my head ever.
Circus, Afro, Circus, Afro.
You've done a terrible thing to me.
Do I have the love key? Did we get the love key last time? I feel like we did. I do have the love key. We're gonna go to Tower of Love.
Oh. The holiday season is coming up, and I love looking at all the lights outside.
And the 3 giant skeletons.
People do be having those big boys. I love the skeletons because you could just like you could dress them up for every holiday.
Hopefully it doesn't tell people where we live.
No, everyone.
Everyone's got a skeleton guy?
Yeah, every city you go to, I guarantee there's at least 2 people with the giant skeletons. Like they're getting popular.
Sanmaru, thank you for 64 months.
You've been so many months.
And the Alaskan Hero, I didn't say it before, but I'll say it now. We killed that singer in your name. It was for you.
No, we didn't.
You wanted us to do it. We did it specifically for you. For you. For you.
We could anticipate your thoughts, and we knew you would want that.
We knew you wanted it.
We didn't even know that we wanted it, and we still did it. Then we were like, you know what? That was good. I'll take it. Great. Oh.
On the Tower of Love.
Is this the place where we heard people fucking?
We heard grubs making noises, and we heard a little guy going, this.
Okay.
Again, I am not going to claim
I'm gonna use my love key.
to do what? To do what, Jesse?
Fuck. What do you think? Oh. We should free all of them.
No. It will attack me.
Kalala. We're just gonna find her everywhere. Damn.
This is the collector.
Oh. I love them. What a weird little freak.
Fuck. Fuck.
I love this. Yeah, I don't know. Do you, if you still got the collecting money charm thing?
I do.
Okay. I don't know if you want it still, but
It's not the best choice for right now, but it's fine.
this bitch dropping glass everywhere.
Fuck.
I'm sure they gotta step on the glass too. Oh.
Fuck. Luckily, I have plenty of opportunities to heal.
What? Yeah, I love the distorted music.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a song you've heard before, but all fucked up. Weird.
Twisted.
Like this fucked up little guy.
Eh. He does seem like he's just having a good time, so... Just because we have fun in different ways doesn't make his any less valid.
But he is a fucked up little guy.
He is very fucked up.
Anyone who makes these noises is fucked up. That's just how it works. Nobody can make these noises and not be fucked up.
Something's going on.
Can't be good.
Can't be good.
Damn it. I fucked it up. I fucked it up! Ugh.
It's going good, thank you. We're both a little tired, but we are here. Video games.
Yeah.
Don't care how tired you are.
I'm doing alright against the collector for my first shot. And being tired.
I dig the collector.
Not for long. No, don't. Don't.
My girlfriend got a kitten, so I've been hanging out, watching her while my girlfriend was at work.
I thought you were just gonna say, so I've just been hanging out with a kitten.
I've just been hanging out with a kitten. We've just been vibing.
Been neglecting my own cats to hang out with the kitten.
Well, the kitten's really rad.
It is a good kitten, so...
It's a really fucking good kitten. She's a little bigger because she's like seven months, you know, like bigger than the average kitten age, but still a kitten. Real cool. If you've never hung out with a kitten, I definitely recommend it. They're real cool.
Fuck. I'm fucking up.
They're real silly and their brains aren't fully developed.
I was doing pretty alright. Thank you, Research Ninja, for the raid.
Hooray! Hello! You're with a kitten now? That rules. That King K rules. Yeah, kittens are awesome.
What amazing commentary we're bringing.
It is.
This day.
I do agree. No one has shaped sentences such as these, putting together words to create full thoughts and narratives. I forgot they make that little scream.
Oops, I didn't want to do that.
It's funny when you're hanging out with a kitten, though, because they don't quite know what's bad and what's good yet. So, like, I'm used to my cats where I just, like, pet them and they're like, shit, awesome, this rules, hell yeah. And then when you're petting, like, a little kitten, sometimes they're
what
like...
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, they're, like, so affectionate half the time, and the other half the time they're like, huh, what? Like, a sudden sound happens, and they're like, I'm gonna die. And then a split second later, they're, like, rolling around on the floor happy as can be. They don't know what's happening yet. They have not been alive too long. Especially when you've just, like, taken a kitten and you're, like, it's now in your environment, so it's, like, a new house, and we're, you know, doing the thing where she's keeping it in the bathroom for a bit, because she also has another cat, so trying to make sure they get along. So we're taking turns, you know, putting it in the bathroom and then keeping it in the office and stuff like that. So new smells, new sights. Real nervous the first day. Second day, it's like she's almost got her full personality there. She's so happy rolling around and shit. Her name is Piotr because it's a black and white kind of clown. And my girlfriend's cat is Harley, which is, you know, named after Harley Quinn, but also Harley Quinn is a kind of clown. Wanted to keep it in the clown family. And
Italians and their clowns.
yeah, and Piotr is black and white. She's so cute.
Makes me think of Wicked. Piero!
I said the same thing. We suck.
Because you're also a loser.
Yes, we're both losers. That's why. I literally every time I keep thinking Piero.
No good deed goes unpunished.
I explained that to my girlfriend. I was like, "Have you listened to Wicked?" She was like, "Not really." And I was like, "Okay."
Sorry, babe. You don't get me like my straight musical theater friend gets
Yes,
me.
thank you.
This is why theater bros before
I gotta go back and hang out with my bros. They get me. They get my musical theater OST knowledge. Piero! You know, at least Afro Circus.
I'm pretty sure most of our audience also doesn't get this reference.
They're like, damn, I thought I was a loser, and then listen to these guys go back and forth on musical riffs.
These guys get paid to be losers on the internet?
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesse. It's like the cow house. This guy seems like he would be friends with the most fucked up villain in Buffy. What's his name? The Noid.
The Gnarl. Just Gnarl. It's not the Gnarl.
It's just Gnarl.
It's just Gnarl.
Gnarl and him would be giggling together, along with the Wingster from Barney Radio City Hall. They're all just having a fucked up tea party and giggling at each other.
You're talking about the Wingster?
Did I say the Wingster? Did I say the one slur? I think I said the Wingster.
Okay.
I was gonna say the one slur.
I thought you were talking about Radio City Music Hall, and I was like, I mean, the Wingster probably performed at Radio City Music Hall with Barney, right?
The Wingster? Yes, that's where he originates from, if I'm remembering correctly.
I know he comes from Barney. I figure it's...
The Barney heads out there. I think the Wingster is just in Radio City.
Anybody who saw the Wingster as a kid remembers the Wingster. Like,
Yeah.
It just sticks with you.
Mm-hmm. Or you're remembering now that you remember the Wingster, and you're like,
That's the thing.
no,
He'll come back to you. Like if someone shows you the Wingster, you'll be like, oh my god,
yeah,
I know this man.
That's what happened to me. I forgot him. I blocked him out.
I think, I showed him to you here, and you were like, oh my god, I remember him.
Yeah, and I shrieked. Because we don't need to remember that. It's like remembering Pennywise.
I did the opposite of I clapped. I screamed because I know what that is.
This guy rules, though. I love a guy just having fun being a villain.
All right, I got through his other phase. Just I want to kill these guys. I want to get them out of my way. All right, I'm gonna heal. Oh, no, this is it. I've already beaten him. This feels bad. All right. Did you see that he trapped my shade in a jar when I came back?
Oh no, that's fun.
He's dead though.
He's dead.
He's made of void like we are. But he doesn't have like a shell, so I think that's it.
Oh, I'm so glad you love the DBZA commentaries. Really appreciate it. Hollow Knight is going well. We finished the game for the first time. I know there's multiple times you can finish the game.
We beat the Hollow Knight in his base form.
Yeah.
And now we have the collector's map, which means we now know where all the grubs are.
Oh, sick! Yeah, we can go rescue them
They're
now.
on the map.
That's what our goal was, right, for this last stream, is to...
Yeah, we'll go collect some grubs.
make sure they're all good. Yippee!
Yeah, and now you have For Good in your head? Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's gonna happen. It's gonna be in 2 parts. That just seems like a bad idea. Like, I know exactly where the split is. Like, I know, like, it ends at the end of Act 1. I get that part.
Mm-hmm.
But...
I guess they
I
do
don't
need all
new
that
Stephen
time.
Schwartz songs.
Oh, yeah, if there's new songs, I don't...
But I also don't want to have a whole chunk of the movie that doesn't have songs.
They did Nessa dirty, though, because, like, her song isn't on the OST. And if they're making new songs and they're not including Nessa's, that's... I'm gonna...
I only ever experienced Wicked through the OST.
Oh, so, God, so you don't even know!
I don't even know about a Nessa song.
So, in Act 2... when Bach and her are vibing, like, she's older now, and Alpha comes and she's, like, talking to her sister. She heals her legs, so Nessa is out of the wheelchair, and she's like, oh, fuck yeah, and Bach comes in, and she's like, look, Bach, I can walk now. And Bach's like, oh, thank God, because Glinda's getting married, and I want to go hit that.
And I was only here because I felt bad for you.
Right, I only felt bad because you were in a wheelchair. We're good, right? I can leave. And Nessa's like, fuck you. She sings a little song where she does a spell, and she turns Bach into the Tin Man.
Right.
And it's not on the OST, so a lot of people just don't know that exists.
Which, to be clear, Bach is not the Tin Man. Bach is just some random rich guy that Dorothy runs into in Munchkin Land. He's just a random munchkin. The Tin Man is fucking Nick Chopper, okay? He's a man who got chopped into a bunch of tiny pieces, and those pieces formed into a new man and married his girlfriend. So...
Well, that's lore I didn't know. Well, that's different than the Wicked lore. Is that
It's different from honestly, it's somehow more fucked up than the Wicked lore.
Yeah, it is. Because that's fucked up in a different way, the box stuff. Like, but that is fucked up in a new, exciting way.
And I guess the audience who doesn't know that I have a webcomic that's like an anime adaptation of The Wizard of Oz is now like, why does Stephan have this deep Wizard of Oz knowledge? Where did this come from? I feel like people learn a new thing that I've become obsessed with at some point and learned all about.
Yeah. It just comes out naturally.
It's like,
we're like,
I may be on the spectrum or something. I don't know.
Who could tell?
It's a mystery.
Had no idea.
It's a mystery. I can't be.
What do you mean we're both autistic? 5 minutes ago we were like, ah! We love musical theater.
You're gay. You're allowed to love musical theater. It's weirder for me.
I am. I kiss boys and girls, and I can't help it, baby.
Was that a Rent reference?
Yes. It just came out.
So be kind and don't lose your mind.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Once our glory. I hate Rent. But some of the songs are catchy.
Yeah, the songs
Actually,
are
a lot
catchy.
of the songs are catchy.
A lot of theater kids hate Rent, but the songs are they're fucking, you know. Songs are
Hate
great.
Rent, but I like the guy who I kind of like the guy who made Rent.
Yeah.
From what I know about him from that one movie. Mm-hmm. That was an adaptation of his one-man show.
And it's fucking wild that literally everyone thought that he was a gay man who had passed away from AIDS.
No.
We just thought that for like 20, 30 years, and then Lin-Manuel,
just the guy who died.
yeah, made the he was straight as far as we know from the he could have been bi, but like he has female love interests in Tick Tick Boom. We were like, what? We thought he was gay this whole time. I remember we were doing Rent Junior or whatever the fuck in my sophomore year of high school, and learning that, and that's a core memory I have. And then as an adult being like, what? Why did we all think he was gay? Guess no one checked. It's like everyone thought the voice actor for Mewtwo had died. No one bothered to check, and then he was just alive one day, and people were like, what the fuck?
Sounds like he wasn't alive one day. He was just alive the whole time.
He was alive the whole time. No one's checking these things. It's like, it feels like a rumor from 3rd grade where someone could just say, like, Krispy Kreme donuts are made out of
Mew is under the truck.
Yes.
Trust me, my dad works at Nintendo.
Uh-huh.
I had a friend who was like just a fucking liar. And like... And, you know, I'm sure there's some unfortunate, horrible family trauma involved in that, but, like, because, it was a mess. But he just, like, sort of made up a whole Dragon Ball story that didn't exist, where, like, it ends with Goku picking up Gohan and they're both naked, like, because all the clothes came off from fighting, I guess. And he said that Goku turns to the camera and says, "You don't need to see this," and shoots the camera. And I was like, oh, okay. And I think at the time I knew that had to be I'm pretty sure at the time I was like, that can't be true.
That's insane. That's so funny.
Where am I?
I think one of my friends said that, like, after the big fight with Naruto and Sasuke before he goes off to do his own shit and Shippuden happens, that like, Sasuke just dies. And I was like, oh, okay.
I wonder if he saw some filler where, like, Naruto had a nightmare about it or something.
Yeah, when
there was
kid,
literal years of filler.
They're like, well, Sasuke isn't here anymore, so I guess he was right.
Yeah, there's years with no Sasuke. So it's like, Sasuke's dead. He's not here anymore, so he's dead.
Object permanence. Yeah, honestly, it's cool that Team Star Kid like introduced people to musicals in the quote unquote mainstream. Where if like you're a kid, you're watching YouTube for the first time, you're like, what is this? And I think that was a gateway for a lot of kids to get into musical theater if you didn't have like the resources or like your school wasn't as well funded to like, if you weren't part of the musical, sometimes you're not able to like get into that kind of genre of entertainment. So it's fucking dope that it's like D&D, I think, where now it's cool to like musicals and it's cool to like D&D because it's
I don't think it's cool to like musicals, Jesse.
It's on a lower rung, but like
I think it's acceptable to like musicals. I don't think it's
there we
cool.
go. That's better. It's cool to like D&D. It's acceptable to like musicals now because of online entertainment.
It's like it's not cool to like musicals. It's not like it hasn't had a comic book thing.
Oh, and also, what's the nature of this run? Are you going for speed or something silly?
I don't know. We're getting grubs.
We're getting grubs. This is the grub run, and we're getting grubs, and that is our only goal. We've been playing a couple streams of these after we beat the Hollow Knight, kind of just doing whatever the hell we want. And this time we were like, what if we got all the grubs? So that's what we're doing, and this will be our last Hollow Knight stream. We were playing this back in October for, what did we call it? Hollow Knight?
Halloween night.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Halloween night. So we started playing this in October, and we've been slowly making our way downtown. since.
Walking fast, walking fast, walking fast.
Walking fast.
Walking fast, walking fast, walking real fast. Da, 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 da. Walking so fast, da, 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 da. Walking real fast. Da, 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 da. I'm walking so fast. If I could walk,
it would be fast.
I hope other people are as entertained by us being stupid, tired, as we are entertaining ourselves.
I hope so. Because honestly, like, the kind of streams that I enjoy most are those that feel like a podcast. I like two guys on a couch being fucking stupid, you know, and being
5 feet
friends.
apart because they're not gay.
We're not gay! I mean, I am. He's not! He's not gay!
Guys, he's not gay.
He's just my friend that I talk about musical theater with. Not my girlfriend, because she doesn't understand.
Doesn't understand the straight impulse to burst into song.
Yeah, she doesn't get it. This is guy stuff.
I hope I get it. We're just gonna reference every musical. It's gonna get more and more obscure. Because you don't know a chorus line unless you love musicals.
The other day, my girlfriend loves Dr. Pepper, right? And so she linked in a group chat a meme that had Dr. Pepper that it said, "It's like drugs," and then the bottom line says, "It's not, it's better than drugs, Jeremy." And my brain knew exactly what happened, because my brain said, I'm reading this meme, and I'm like, oh, a reference to Be More Chill, an obscure, problematic musical that is one of my favorites. I wonder how she could know. And then her brain went, I love Dr. Pepper. And that's the context she has for the meme. And I told her that, and she said, yes, exactly that. So she had no idea where it actually came from. But I do love Dr. Pepper. I have a Dr. Pepper right here. I haven't cracked it yet.
There's a grub under us.
Under us?
What if Grub was
Under us. Just a grub under us.
God, we're in a bad place today.
We're in a bad place.
We're in a
I'm
bad
sorry. Something's going on with us. You know, I haven't seen 6. I think I heard one song from it that I liked. It's funny, I thought that the fucking TikTok sound clip that people were doing for a while that goes, I got deported by 6, and then it like does that in a row with 6 or 7 other ones. I thought that was from the musical 6 because I'd never seen it, but it's actually like intros to, like, there's a rapper whose name is 6, or he just like does a bunch of stuff with the number 6, and so people strung them together. And it was so funny because I was at a party where it was a bunch of cosplayers cosplaying Monster High characters, and they wanted to do that sound clip. And after they were in the process of recording it, someone was like, what's the origin of this? And I was like, I thought it was 6 the musical. And literally 95% of the group also was like, I thought it was 6 the musical. So they were just doing it, and no one knew what it was actually from, which is very funny. But I haven't actually, I haven't had a chance to see it. I've heard good things, though.
I know nothing about 6. I know it exists. I remember that a movie musical called 9, starring fucking, Gangs in New York man. He played Lincoln.
Oh, it wasn't animated, right?
No, you're thinking of... They came out in actually close succession, I believe.
Oh.
You're thinking of the Elijah Wood, Tim Burton produced.
I was like, it could be a musical. I've never seen it. Wonka's a musical.
DDL, yes, Daniel Day-Lewis. DDL somehow jogged my memory. Look at those DDLs.
Dick ducking lips.
I figure I may as well just buy some stuff. I don't want anything else, though. So.
Patologio.
Patologio. You know, actually, no. I'll buy that. And I'll buy that. Because that'll help with Salubra.
It's so funny. I thought you said I have to turn back in my musical queer card. And I was like, damn.
I could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. No.
Yeah. This is a dope game, though. I like that we played it.
Yes, we played it.
We together. I had the controller twice. And we don't have to think any more about that. Like how I played or how long. Yeah, Zote's still risen up our girl. I think we gotta fucking, you know...
I am not fighting the Dream Zotes. It's a nightmare.
We gotta show her that we're the actual...
There's like a lot of fights and that get harder and harder. Like you beat Zote, and then you have to beat Zote again, then you have to beat Zote again in that little dream world. And eventually, if you do that, she'll realize that she's an independent bug who don't need no man and leave.
Wow.
Which, good for her.
Yeah.
It's not worth my time.
We don't need to free her from the shackles of...
A grifter.
Yeah. He'll just stay there. Talking her ear off for all eternity. You know, we all need a hyperfixation every once in a while.
You know, some people are in love with Charles Manson, so, like, it's not so bad.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
You could be in love with Ted Bundy for some reason.
Ugh. Yuck. And what sucks is, like, it's still prevalent today with, like, shitty YouTubers and shitty musicians and things like that.
Which are the same as murderers.
They're the same as murderers. But no, they could, like, commit crimes. They could, like, groom girls or, like, comedians and stuff like that. And there's just women that are still obsessed with them, and I feel so bad for them. So it could be worse. Zote's not gonna groom her, I don't think. How old is she?
Zote's too incompetent to be dangerous.
You know, that's true. But he's so, what's the word, delusional that it's a little concerning. But he seems noble. He's just kind of a narcissist.
What about him seems noble? Explain that to me.
Because he says he's noble. You're right. As I'm saying it, it's...
You fell in for the grift.
I got groomed by him.
For the grift.
My brain. Yeah, he's not great. He's not great when I really think about it. But it could be worse. Woo. Whoa, bud.
Always just a guy who really hates his mom for some reason.
Does Zote hate his mom?
Oh, yeah. Well, and his whole family. He says, mothers and brothers will betray you or something like that.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
They'll always betray you. He's turned it into a blanket thing where he hates all mothers. Hello, Salubra.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll buy Quick Focus.
Quick, focus.
I have all this money now. I need 4 more charms. Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go this way? Is this where I want to go? No. I don't want to do that at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, the last time we did a drunk stream was like years ago because everyone was like, I feel sick from drinking too much.
Let's never do this again, yeah.
My body feels bad. But we started doing spicy streams instead because that's easier on the body and we're getting older. So that was fun. I'd like to do another one of those again. But also, I'm a baby. So it's easy for me to be like, I like watching all my friends hurt themselves. And I have a little baby amount of spice. But
yeah, like for Jesse's health, we have to have a less spicy option.
Into spicy.
Because Jesse would hurt himself. Again, I have to tell the story every time because it's so fucking funny to me. Jesse ate Hawaiian mac and cheese that had a lot of pepper in it. And he took a bite and then put it down and went, "It's spicy."
The other day, my girlfriend was eating Thai food, and she was like, she ate a bunch of it. Like, it was the full meal, basically. And then she was like, I'd love to give you a taste, but you wouldn't be able to handle it. And I was like, And I took a little forkful, like half a forkful.
And burst into tears.
I put it in my mouth, and she told it to her friends because I made a face. Like, I took a bite and I went, like, offended, like, because she had just eaten so much of it, and I had just a little itty bit. I was like, "Are you okay?" But she was like eating it and like crying. You know, she was. She said it was really spicy for her, so she knew I wouldn't be able to handle it.
And you're like, I couldn't do it.
It fucking sucked. It hurt.
You just need to trust people when they say, Jesse, you can't.
I trusted. I knew it was right, but I had to then. I had to.
You had to do it to him.
For my honor.
Him being yourself.
I had to do it to him. He's had it too good for too long.
No.
I think that's also me when we're like with the cooking stream, where I kept trying to put things in my mouth that would kill me.
Yeah.
Like, don't. That's raw egg, Jesse.
We're recording a new bento bar on Thursday.
Yeah. That's exciting.
What the top thing is, and Jesse does not.
He's keeping it secret because it is a secret.
We're so good at this.
I'm stoked though. I get to. We filmed a Christmas video before where we were all wearing holiday sweaters, so I have to decide whether I want to wear my holiday sweater again or if I should wear the red flannel shirtless. Sleeveless.
Just go shirtless. Just go shirtless for Christmas.
Why not? It's what Santa would want.
Santa horny.
Santa horny.
Santa horny. Put your penis under the tree for me. There is
stocking stuffer.
At one point, I decided to just like do a karaoke, like karaoke style, just sort of like sing Santa Baby without reading lyrics ahead of time, just like sing it in front of and I recorded myself doing it. And because someone said they wanted to hear just a guy just singing Santa Baby and not changing the lyrics, and I was like, sure, I'll do that. And I did it, and at one point, she's like, it's like, Santa Baby, I tell you what, I really need a deed to a platinum mine. And I just burst out laughing because I didn't realize that line was in there. Just like, give me a platinum mine.
I didn't realize that either. What the fuck? What an eclectic gift idea.
It's very funny to me.
Fellas, if you need gift ideas for Christmas.
What women really want is a platinum mine.
Women only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Disgustingly thoughtful.
It still makes me laugh.
Women only want one thing, and it's for you to eat them out, okay? If you're dating someone.
It's probably possible for me to find that clip again somehow. But like I like completely fall off course, and I don't. I stop. But I keep the song going, and I kept that tape. Sorry, I've been thinking about where to go.
Magnesium, thank you for the sub. You've been a prime sub. You've been sub 78 months.
Magnesium,
so many months.
I recently got tablets to put more of you in my body.
What the fuck? I was like, what do you mean?
Vitamin D and magnesium.
We're gonna put you in our body. Thank you for the sub.
Gonna eat you in tablets. This is the energy we have today.
We're bringing some crazy energy today. Isn't it wild that like when we're the most tired, we're the most energetic? Like, because I guess we're trying to compensate. Compensate.
I don't know.
Compromise.
I just say stupid shit when I'm tired. So like, and usually I'm more careful about not saying stupid shit.
No filter, baby. Yeah, we get to see Lanny drink bleach. We promised that. We hinted.
That's
one of my favorite tropes in like YouTube poop that makes me laugh every time is like doing a song that we know and then just distorting it or like, you know, fucking up the audio in some way.
Playing it on kazoo.
Yeah. Or a low pass filter or a high pass something something goofy.
Hikari.
We do need. Oh, that does seem like a good. I understand why people just want people singing, men singing Santa Baby without changing the lyrics specifically, and I think that is a fun take of like doing it and singing the lyrics out as written and being like, I'm not gay, I'm just singing these lyrics.
Nathaniel Ratliff has one.
Ah.
I don't know if you know Nathaniel Ratliff.
I do not.
He has a.
Is he gay?
He has a. I don't think so, but he has a very good song just called "Son of a Bitch," where it's "Son of a bitch, give me a drink." It's about a guy with a drinking problem who's mad at the bartender because he won't keep giving him drinks. And what a great idea for a song!
Yeah, that's great.
And it's like a very high energy song.
Nothing is hotter than a straight man who would sing the lyrics as written, because a secure man is the hottest thing on the planet, and it's even worse for me because that's a straight man. He doesn't want me, and I'm like, wow, I wasn't attracted to you before, but now I am. Oopsie.
I have to defeat the Traitor Lord to get to this grub.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it then. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. We're here. Oh my god.
Cloth will help.
Yeah, Cloth shows up. We gotta do this for the grub.
Thank you, Cloth. I'm gonna heal.
Oh! Fuck yeah. Every time I see Cloth, I want Cloth to be voiced by Marin, because I think they, you know, Martin's partner, I think they would like fucking rock that. Cloth is so good. I love Cloth.
Don't.
That feels like an alien sentence. I love table, I love cloth. Cloth keep me warm.
God damn it. Can I get away with it? I can! Staying close to the Traitor Lord seems to help a lot, actually. Because not doing the long range attacks that were fucking me up last time. Oh, there they are.
Whoa.
Super specific Vor energy tonight. We're gonna swallow everyone and everything.
Can I heal? Oh.
No!
Gotta rescue that grub.
Yeah, I thought Traitor Lord did 2 massive damage, but they weren't, and I was happy about that.
We gotta enter the grub hub.
I wasn't using my spells to hurt him. So is that a good choice? I want deep focus. Heal damage faster. I like that one. Let's use deep focus. Or quick focus, rather. Not deep focus. Deep focus is different.
That's a camera thing, I think.
Well, there's also... I'm pretty sure there's one called deep focus.
Oh.
And it has a different effect. I don't remember what it is, though. There's many charms in this game. I don't know if you saw.
There's so many. You have this many charms. That's so many. You could have 5 charms, and I would say that's so many. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the stream afterwards and see how well it picks up whispering. This is me whispering right now, and we're gonna see.
Did you do that last time? Did you actually check it out, or did
I
you
was.
just say you were?
I tried to, and I couldn't find it. So. And then I was like, I'll do it at the beginning of the stream. You know what? I'll do it when we end the stream, and then.
And then you go look before it goes away.
Yes.
You watched the GTA 6 trailer? Yes, I did. Oh no, I hate you.
Oh, was it leaked? I didn't know that. I thought they just were talking about
it
it.
came out.
Oh, okay. But it's a girl.
Yeah, which, yeah, people who are mad about that are losers, obviously. And my main take was like I immediately knew that it was Miami. Like from the first shot, I was like, it's Miami. That makes sense.
But Stephan, I don't want to play as a girl. It's gay for me to be looking at women. I don't want to look at women. I want to look at a man's ass the whole game.
No, they want to look at women. They don't want to experience the story of a woman.
No, I don't like any of these things. I don't get it.
If women are for anything but being looked at, that's when it's a problem. No.
I hate seeing women.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm going places where I haven't gone yet. Because this is not where the Traitor Lord is.
Yeah, she's hot. I don't know anything about her. That's my take. I did not actually watch the trailer, though. I saw screenshots that were shared on Twitter. And I was like, wow, what a beautiful woman. I'm sure people are going to have an issue with this. And sure enough, they certainly did.
And the thing is, like, everyone knew. The energy was there. It's like, all right, there's definitely going to be a non-dude protagonist this time. Because I think you get bored at some point telling stories about toxic masculinity every single GTA game.
I want a toxic woman. Honestly, I do. It's very interesting, you know, having a female protagonist who hates women. I would love to see that, and you know, the character arcs that are possible through such a thing. We need more women who suck, and I support it. I don't know if that's the plot, but I hope it is.
I'm back.
A dinosaur's tail.
Why'd you hit me? Don't.
Homophobes do spend way more time thinking about gay sex than actual gay people. That is confirmed.
I can't believe they let their penis to such. Can't believe they do that. They actually do that. Look it up. Look up gay sex on the internet.
A woman's wet pussy is disgusting. My wife's pussy is never wet.
That's a medical issue, actually. Women don't want to be wet. They need to be dry.
Women
Let's
don't
say, for the
wanna
sake of
be
argument, that a woman was wet. What would that be like? Would that be pleasant?
What would that be like? What would that be like? I've never experienced it.
Why would she want this?
Bros telling on themselves will never not get my dick hard. Yes, Ben Shapiro stands a dry queen. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto, but I enjoyed Saints Row 4. And you can choose a male or a female protagonist for that. And of course, I chose Laura Bailey's voice because it vastly changes the vibe of the game if you play as a dude. And he's just kind of a piece of shit if you play as a woman saying all those things.
If you play a Saints Row game as a dude, it's just like what people think Fast and Furious is.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's really about family. Oh, we finished the last two Unabridged episodes.
Yeah, those are done, and they're coming out soon.
Yeah, you're gonna get them real soon. That fucking rules.
And that'll be it for Unabridged. And I'll be honest, it's a bit of a relief for me. Like, having those not be done was upsetting me. And it was a huge, just like, oh God. Just... Nothing's finished.
Yeah, it's like you still got this thing on your plate.
Yeah, like I officially just, said like I can't finish Fistmaster. I can't make an entire TV show by myself. Turns out that's not doable for me. But unabridged, we had stuff ready to go for that, so we can at least get 2 more episodes done, which we did, and they will be out this month.
Yeah. And I was behind the scenes getting extra footage and stuff like that to do some behind the scenes videos. So we have one for 5 and one for 6, which are the last 2 episodes. And patrons got the episode 5 one a while ago, so you can get that if you're like a golden dragon or some shit. I think it's like the $10 plus or whatever it is. It'll say on Patreon. And then episode 6 I'm finishing up right now, and it's dope as hell. I don't want to say why. You just gotta wait until you see episode 6. But it was very fun working on this project.
But Jesse didn't record me crying.
I didn't.
I
fucked it up.
He hit the record button while it was recording, and then
There's no proof. There's no proof that you cried. I fucked it up.
Yeah, our final unabridged recording was also like the final time like the crew at the time was going to be together, so I got a little emotional. But there's no proof.
There's no proof.
Didn't happen.
It's the same energy as Holt in fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine being like, you want to know how I really got injured? A hula hoop class. And he shows him those pictures. And he's like, why are you telling me this? It's like, because no one will ever believe you.
But it's okay. I'm not actually embarrassed by having experienced emotion, so I can just say it happened. And then joke about being embarrassed about it. Don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a joke about it, and I can't think of any that actually work. You can experience emotions as a man.
Don't. I'd like you to stop. I wish you would not.
Oof.
Fuck you. You die now. I wouldn't kill you. They die now. They die now.
Killing shrubs to get to grubs.
Yeah, I left Traitor Lord. I'll go do other stuff and come back to Traitor Lord.
And yeah, episode 5 of Unabridged was actually streamed here as part of the MS charity fundraiser.
Yes.
So y'all got to see it when that happened. So that's why episode 5, the behind the scenes video, is on Patreon, because we just released it. We were like, well, people have seen the episode, so
that recording's not available, but patrons got to have a version of it to watch early. I think it's the Dungeons and Dragons themed episode. And I think that one might be my favorite episode personally. But Unabridged is so wildly uneven, intentionally uneven, that like everyone has a different episode they prefer, and I kind of like that.
yeah, it's unique in that way.
Because every single episode is drastically different from the others.
Yeah, and that's a fun little experiment to do.
You want to see this mean trick they do?
Sure.
Mean.
Oh, what? Was that not supposed to send you downwards?
They don't usually.
Oh, I've never seen that thing. I don't remember seeing that thing
It was a
before.
treasure chest.
Oh. It looked like a pod from DBZ.
Pizza pod.
Pizza pod.
I should probably be focusing my attacks on one guy.
These guys spitting at you.
They spitting.
They'd be spitting straight fire.
Oh, they're spitting straight fire. I don't know why. For some reason, that made me think of Obama. I don't know why.
I thought it was melting J.K. Simmons.
Oh, yeah, I guess good. They're spitting straight fire. I have an okay J.K. Simmons.
Did a new half a season of Invincible come out or something?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. People were like linking certain shots of things, and I was like, "Is this fair? I can't tell what is happening." But they must have released half a season, and I didn't see it.
Thank you.
Whoop.
Do another one.
Do it again. He.
There we go.
Damn, he dead. He's dead as hell.
I wanted it. And I liked it. It made me hard.
Sick. Now I'm not the only hard one here. We were talking about musicals for so long. Piano.
Piano.
Like a piano.
I learned today from a YouTube video talking about Transformers: Rise of the Beasts or whatever, that
Grub.
their Sam Witwicky in that movie is Usnavi from the In the Heights movie,
Yes.
and B, that the movie ends, spoiler alert, with him going to a job interview and people being like, "Yes, we know who you are. We'd like you to join our team." And he's like, "What team?" And he turns over the card and it says, G.I. Joe.
That's a lie.
No, it's real. So,
Is Bay still doing these movies?
no, not that one. They might bring him back, though, because that movie didn't make any money.
They trying to make a cinematic universe?
They're trying to make a Hasbro cinematic universe with Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Okay, if Barbie's there, I'm in. I will fully
That's
buy
Mattel.
into this. Well, then fuck them. I don't want it.
Hasbro does own My Little Pony, though. So imagine Optimus Prime hanging out with Twilight Sparkle.
I'm in it again.
and fucking whichever G.I. Joe is most important.
Well, I guess the new gen of My Little Pony is happening, so it wouldn't be Twilight.
Eyes.
It would be like... God, I can't even name the new protags. Zippy? Is Zippy one of them?
No, Zippy can't be one of them. No, they can't be named Zippy.
Zip, I think her name is.
Not Zipper
No.
Butt or anything like.
Zipper Butt. I barely know her. I think one of them Zip. I know because two of the names rhyme. I think.
Zip, zap, and zop.
Yeah, I was trying not to say Zip, Zap, and Zop. What if you had 3 annoying cousin ponies that are called Zip, Zap, Zop? That'd be great. Little theater kid humor.
All right, so I got the grub that was over here. Honestly, we're already like we already got a lot of the grubs.
For Snurgle.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
All right.
I wish it was Obama. I wish Obama was there. Like, we want you to join.
Well, it takes place in the 90s. That movie does.
Wait, the 90s?
Yeah.
The one with Usnavi?
Yeah, it takes place in the 90s.
Oh.
It's a period piece. Because it's actually a sequel to Bumblebee.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This sounds made up.
It's not necessarily a sequel to the Bay ones. Because they look like the actual Transformers. So it's a sequel to Bumblebee, actually. Let me just get my wayward compass on so I can just find these things without having to think too hard.
And you know, Usnavi's actor was also 2 of the roles in Hamilton that he originated.
Yeah, he was Alexander's son.
Philip and the other guy, I forget.
The one who died.
Yeah. Both his characters die. That's what's funny about it. Philip dies, and so he just keeps dying every act. I can remember his name. There's Lafayette.
And it's not Lafayette.
Yeah, it's not Lafayette. I'm just trying to remember other names by saying names.
I do think it's kind of fun that Lin-Manuel Miranda made the double castings somewhat related. Like
Yeah.
Lafayette is the French guy who's also played by the same guy as Thomas Jefferson, because Thomas Jefferson was a Francophile.
Yeah.
So having them be played by the same guy is like a sort of thematic connection.
You can't remember his name.
It's not Hercules Mulligan.
Right, there's Hercules. Hercules Mulligan, Lafayette. I feel like it's an L name also. I might be mistaken.
I don't know, who cares?
I
He's dead.
I reached for your phone. I gotta Google it.
My phone. It's mine. Don't.
Tell me the Enso. Lafayette.
This is a very musical theater heavy, more than usual.
When we're sleep deprived, that's apparently all we talk about. We're like, we're so cool. I love musical.
Don't. I never internalized that these guys were the tiny versions of the other guys in the fucking Coliseum.
Is it John Lawrence?
I don't remember.
Because that's why I would think an L name.
I did watch the Disney Pro shot of that, but I don't remember it very well.
It was good. I'm glad it exists.
I remember it being good, and it was like, you know, it's the only way I was going to actually get to see Hamilton.
Yes, it's John Lawrence. Yeah, and then you can know what songs aren't on the OST, just like Nessa.
And wish that Hurricane wasn't in the show.
Wow.
Hurricane sucks.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you live on this.
Hurricane
stream.
exists so that people can do costume changes.
Sometimes that's all you need. I like Hurricane from a narrative perspective.
I hate it from
I
a
like
song
to-
perspective.
I like to spin the stage. I want to spin the stage because it's fun and I like to have fun. Sometimes things can just be fun.
Yeah, if only the song was fun.
I'm gonna kill you.
The song's boring.
You know, we can have different perspectives. What most masculine thing in the world is if we kill one of each other by beating each other up because of a musical opinion. You can't tell anyone we died that way. That'd be too. No one. Just say something cool. Anything. Tell people I shit myself to death.
I don't need to go up there. I don't need to go up there. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna go down. Run down, 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 down.
I died trying to suck my own dick and I broke my neck.
Like Chevy Chase's character in Community.
Is that what they said?
No, he died making samples because he gave everyone a little thing of sperm.
Oh, that's how they're saying
And
he
then
died?
they said, oh, that's how he died. He jerked himself off to death.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Yes, it's a duel of honor. I could challenge you to a duel.
Over the song Hurricane.
Yes, and then we die like men, like Hamilton. Not in a stupid battle of pride where it doesn't matter. It matters to me, damn it. Dehydration, that'll kill you from coming too much.
Dehydration. That's a reference to the musical Grease too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's one that Jesse doesn't know probably.
Nope. I barely remember Grease, if I'm honest.
It's the word.
It's the
That song
word.
was just made for the movie. Grease is the word. The word is the word. Is the word. Is the word. Oh wait, yeah. Wait. Yes. Let's see this creepy fuck. I'll tell you her story, and you're gonna be sad.
Yippee! We already killed the singing bitch, and I feel terrible about it. So.
See all these corpses?
Yeah.
My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me?
This is creepy as hell.
This is No Eyes.
Oh! Her name is No Eyes?
No Eyes. She was made by a fan. Someone who gave to the Kickstarter, I believe.
Oh.
A lot of these Ghost Warriors were actually.
I love it, but I don't like it. There are little dream catchers around, I think.
No, there's a ghost. Those are her children.
Well, I'm talking about the circles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's the dream nail symbol.
Ah. I was like, are we appropriating?
I mean, I think it is based on like a dream catcher. You know, what other symbology could you use to represent dreams in a single symbol?
Melatonin.
Melatonin, what the chemical symbol for melatonin?
Yes. I was thinking a bottle. A whole ass bottle of melatonin. Or some Z's, you know. Maybe the word hunks new.
What?
The sleepy time bear. The sleepy tea bear, you know?
No, I don't.
He's the bear. He sits in the chair and he has a red sleepy cap, but he's sleeping and he's the sleepy time bear. Chat, you know the sleepy time bear?
You sound like a crazy
The
person.
sleepy time bear. He wears the hat. He wears the hat. He puts you to sleep. He makes you good tea and he makes you sleep. You know the bear.
You sound like you're going senile.
You know the bear. The bear. Yes, from the one tea company. You see him at the grocery store. You might not get his tea, but you see the tea. You go to your grandparents' place. They got the box with the man. He sleeps. He's a bear.
I'm trying not to die, but I need to damage her. I'm so close. I can't finish.
There you
Yeah.
are, you fucker. Yes, you're dead.
Ah.
Okay, so her story is that I don't need to hear what you're whatever. I'm gonna eat you. So her story is that she clawed her children's eyes out because the Radiance, the villain of the game, was infecting them through dreams.
Oh.
And then her children killed her, I think.
Interesting. I wonder how that works with the Kickstarter, where like
Fans came up with like lore for their own characters and stuff. After like they gave an amount of money that put them in the game, and they reserved the right to like sort of alter things to make it work for the game's lore and whatnot. And they did. Like that story was actually more fucked up, I think, before they altered it a bit.
Sick. Yeah, I love it. That was great.
And
It was creepy.
the story I told might have been the fucked up one that the fan said, and like, but that's not what was confirmed in the game or something.
Yeah. Well, you could infer that. I could understand from like, you know, context clues and stuff. I would believe that. Even if they don't tell us.
Actually, a second. Let me see. What's going on the map?
Yeah, I think the T is called Celestial or something like that. That sounds familiar.
Celestial.
Tea.
Okay. there's one over there. So go up, and we want to go very far left. People were saying and I don't remember where is. Hey, folks, is near that grub over there? Oh, there's a vessel thingy further. Oh yeah, there is something in there. You're right.
And is below Hornet.
I'm going back up anyway. Cool. One is below Hornet, where you fight Hornet. Okay.
Yeah, it's past where you first fought Hornet.
Let's go back in here real quick because I did miss something. Oh no! No! Jumped right into it.
Feels so bad when our little buddy hits their head right into some fucked up shit. It's like hanging out with a kitten, and they'll just like not understand spatial awareness and just like slam their head right into like a door frame or something and then keep going. Doesn't phase them, but you feel terrible. They've already forgotten.
Kids are like that, like younger kids, where like they'll be fine unless they see you freak out.
Yeah.
Like a very young kid will like hit themselves in the head and be like, and just walk it off unless you go, oh, and they're like, oh, am I sad? Did that hurt? And then they'll cry if you freak out.
Yeah, they're pretty made of rubber.
Yeah, like kids are surprisingly they'll walk off a lot of stuff, but like if you tell them that they should be upset, they'll believe you.
I think about some of the positions that I slept in as a child, and I'm like, damn, I sleep one night in my bed, and I wake up with a bad back somehow.
Oh yeah, my neck's constantly, because my pillow's too full. My neck hurts all the time.
You can fix that.
I just don't think about it until I'm in bed, and when I'm in bed, I'm not gonna like start fucking flinging out.
Bro, I'm gonna get you a pillow for Christmas.
I mean, it's not better than the pillow I have. It's just like, the pillow's not the problem. It's that I need to take out the fucking foam.
Well, take it out. Take it out, or I'm getting you a pillow for Christmas.
Take it out. You say, don't you know? I say no. You say, take me out.
My back does hurt like 90% less now that I'm working out consistently, though. I realized that my back just like really stopped most of its problems once I started moving it like a little every day or every other day. Mm-hmm. Which that's crazy, right? That's it. Turns out when you use your muscle and your bones in your body, it doesn't stop working. Take me out. I say your pillow. You say I don't know. That looks impossible.
It's not.
I don't like it.
Spacing's a little weird though with the sharp shadow.
Wow.
Very doable. I think this is Thorns of Agony. Yeah.
I'm constantly in awe of like what people could do in video game. I'm like a little brother mode 24/7 being like, what? That's not possible. And then I see them do it, I go, oh.
How long until you're as jacked as Lanny?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I mean Jesse has different body types, so it won't be the same kind of it won't be the same kind of muscle.
Yeah. I'm basically working on retaining more weight. My body wants to be skinny. Like I have a high metabolism, and it just like it's really difficult for me to gain mass. So I'm working on eating more, and because your body just like, if it doesn't have enough building blocks to work with, it kind of goes to waste if you're like working out so much. Or I just get like leaner. Like I had abs, and I still have abs, but like my abs were more visible a year ago. And now I've been working on trying to gain mass. So you're trading, right? You can't be cut all the time. You gotta bulk and cut, because otherwise you're not gonna get bigger. So that's what I'm working on right now. Is like I've gained like 5 pounds, and that will help me to get larger. Because right now I want width. So if I work on my diet, that will definitely help, but that's the hardest part for me. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm a hard worker when it comes to like changing your body and like working out and stuff. But
Well, you exercise like a crazy person.
I do. I work out. When I say how much I work out to people, they say that's too much, like in a concerned
Everyone
voice.
says it's too much. And everyone is correct. I will like say, hey Jesse, do you want to hang out? And he'll be like, sure, I need to finish up exercising. 4 hours later, he'll say, I'm almost done. And that's not with a lot of breaks.
I just want to make sure I get all the muscle groups in, which is not good to do, apparently. You want a push day and a pull day and a leg day and all that, but I was like, what if I do all of them constantly? Literally, the other day, my girlfriend asked me about how much I work out. And because I had said my people are concerned with the level that I work out. She was like, well, how much do you do? And I said, like 2 or 3 years ago, I was working out like 5-6 hours every day. And she was like, that's too much. And I said, yeah, now I'm down to like 4 or 5 hours every other day. And she said, that's too much.
Still too much.
And I say, haha, and I laugh it off. And then
You don't change anything.
Yeah. Every time afterwards, people are like, but really, you should change that.
Two is more than enough.
And I'm stubborn, because I will be like, I'm stupid. I'm stubborn and stupid. So I'll be like, no, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. It wasn't until, I forget who it was. It might have been Nick, where he was like, yeah, if you're just working out and you're not letting your body relax, then it's just kind of going to waste. And then I was like, oh, okay, then I'll change. You know, like that's a simple thing like that is all it takes me to change. But it's too much, apparently. Oh. What was that? But yeah, so I'm obviously willing to put in the work. I want to desperately. I just don't have enough
that was
food.
on.
That was on?
That was on.
What did he give us?
Gave us a charm called the Shape of Un. I'll show you what it does in a second. You will be in love with it, and you'll be angry when I don't wear it.
Oh. I can't wait to be angry. That's bodybuilding level, like, hours. Yeah, it's
But not bodybuilding level intake.
Yes. I justify it. I justify it by saying, well, I'm not working out the whole time, but it's still
the majority of the time.
I'm drinking my little shakes.
And as someone who doesn't work out at all, I still know enough to be like, Jesse, you're hurting your body.
Kids, don't be like me. Fitness is great, but be smart about it. Work smarter, not harder. I'm learning a little trips and ticks.
And maybe sometimes take your own advice.
Perhaps. Because, like, yeah, I could spend a lot of time doing, like, a built-up 10 to 12 pull-ups in a row, or you can do 5 of them where you pull up and then you hold it for 2 seconds, and then you go down and then you go up. And that's just smarter, not harder. I don't have to spend 6 hours doing a thing. I can spend 3 hours doing another thing. And then people will still say that's still too much to work out. But at least it's better. I'm getting better every day, every year.
Definitely not addicted to the high of working out.
Well, the thing is, I feel like shit afterwards, and I realize it's because I'm exhausting my body.
Yeah. You like doing the exercising, and you're addicted to that part, but then it feel bad after. It's like when you really like drinking, but you hate hangovers.
Yeah. Well, I've been working on it. I've been working on condensing things and just doing a few sets of things where I'm working out 2 to 3 hours instead of more than that. And I feel good afterwards.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
All right, so Jesse, look.
What was that?
That was the shape of Un.
What'd the butt do? Is that your butt? You were... What do you...
I don't have more juice.
What? We
do that
presented
when I'm
ourselves.
I can only do that when I'm healing. That might actually help with the Traitor Lord a bit.
Oh. So Un teaches us to push our ass out. Yeah! It's so good.
I knew you'd love it immediately.
We should be doing it constantly. Fuck anything else in the game. Fuck the grubs.
But it does let you move while you're healing and get smaller.
You get smaller?
Well, yeah, you get lower to the ground, so it's harder for them to hit you.
I see. That's awesome. I love it.
And yeah, it also interacts with other ones. So like if you have like a spores one, you'll be covered in mushrooms and stuff.
Oh, that's so cute.
A lot of charms actually interact with each other.
I love crawling around on the ground.
That the one I was noticing was in Queen's Gardens again. I don't want to go there yet. Where else should we go? Where are other grubs? So that's the Queen Gardens one. Don't want to go to that one right now. There's one right here in Deep Nest, which that won't be fun. We got Royal Waterways. We got a couple in the Royal Waterways. And a couple over here, the Kingdom's Edge. None in the Hive, so we don't have to do the Hive.
I was also getting Ed Sheeran stuck in my head, so I'm glad I'm not alone.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the Distant Village, and we'll start in Deep Nest and work our way over to the Royal Waterways.
Sick. I was being a little freak because I was my girlfriend. She closed herself in an office, right? So that like I'm on the ground basically working on my little scripts and watching the kitten and making sure the kitten doesn't fuck up shit. And she has meetings where she has her webcam on, and she was like, you don't have to do that, but I was like crawling on the ground to make sure I wasn't getting into frame. And
you're like, no, I don't know. I know I don't have to do that for you. I'm doing this for me.
I'm doing this for me. This is what I want.
I want to not be perceived by strangers.
But near the end of the day, I was like, do you need your webcam on for this one? And she was like, yeah, but they won't see you. And then immediately I was like getting up, and the person over the webcam was like, what was that? Was that a human?
Ew!
Like there was concern in her voice.
There's a man in there! Run!
Oh my god, do you know there's another person in the room? That's a horror story, right? It's like you assume someone knows the guys in the room. And you finish a whole call with them, and you're like, who was that guy, by the way? And they're like, what guy?
I like the idea of someone like in a meeting with someone and watching their feed like they're watching a horror movie. He's behind you! Yeah, that's my boyfriend. No, but there's a guy there!
Oh.
Ah! We're so cute. I love that shit. We're just rubbing our genitals in the dirt. We're a little snail, leaving a snail trail. Why weren't we doing that sooner?
We hadn't run into Un yet. Or Un. I think it's supposed to be Un. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to be here. Oh, God. No! Alright. No.
Whoa!
What a shitload of ass.
Too much ass.
No! Alright.
Yeah, you're right. I should be doing like an hour-ish a day. Because like when I was getting personal trained, it's always like an hour session, you know?
Yeah.
But I want to get big as soon as possible. So my brain is like, if I do more exercise, I get bigger faster.
And in reality, you probably postponed getting big because you're burning away everything.
It does make sense. I am more toned than I would be though, but I gotta get more food in me.
You want to be more Ditko Spider-Man and not Bagley Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's funny, I don't want to say what it is for spoilers' sake, but we filmed something last year with me in it where I'm shirtless. And I was looking at the footage and I was like, damn, I look great. I'm really excited and happy about how I look. But I'm like, you know, I gained the 5 pounds, so my abs are less visible now. And my brain is like, I want to be bigger, strong, faster. But I am grateful that I am gaining mass because that means, you know, there's a cut and a bulk, and you can't look cut all the time, like I said before, or you're just not going to get big. So you give and you take, and every person that I know that's really into fitness has body dysmorphia, and you know we're trying to feel our best all the time, and it can be impossible. So you know.
Yeah, that's why I don't exercise, is because I'm okay with my body. That's it.
That's why.
That's why. I mean, I have a thing where it's like I'm like fine. Like I have a way I prefer to look, but like I'm not like angry like about it or anything.
And I'm really grateful to have body dysmorphia because I don't have dysphoria anymore. So I'm like, yippee! But then you still have something else. But I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll trade it. I'd much rather deal with this. But it is slowly going away. I'm at a point where I really like my body. So now the only thing that I want is just to get, like, larger. So we're working on it. The twink to twunk pipeline is a beautiful one.
I guess I'll just get out of deep nest and just
Deep's
This
nuts.
whole part of the royal waterways I haven't even explored, but I think there's probably a way. That's probably blocking the way. So I think I just have to go back to the King's Station. Or Palace Grounds might be better. Yeah, let's go to Palace Grounds and then work our way up through the tram.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to just do this. Just send myself back to the...
I do. I gotta eat my meat. Eggs are also great, apparently. Because, like, a lot of the time I just don't feel like eating, and that's, like, a problem. The MedRx bars have been great for me. They're a meal replacement bar, and they actually taste good. It took me a while to find a protein bar that actually doesn't taste like shit. It's really hard to make a protein bar that doesn't taste like shit, apparently.
Well, and frankly, people like you who eat them, like, when they say, like, this one actually tastes good, and I someone who eats real food, eat it, and I go, no, it doesn't. You're lying.
Well, it tastes good to me.
A person who doesn't eat real food.
I try to get in the shakes also, because that's, like, at least easy, you know? Because especially when you wake up in the morning, it's hard to eat because your body's still waking up. But if you just have a liquid that's, like, this tall, I'm like, I can do that when I'm, like, getting up and I'm starting my computer to, like, start the workday. You can just have it next to you, and that's a lot easier for me than... Because I also think it's, like, me being autistic. I'm a picky eater, and so, like, I don't know if you get that sometimes, where it's just, like, it's hard.
Oh, yeah, I have trouble eating constantly.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help. Which actually doesn't help, like, my own situation, because if I don't eat, my body wants to retain what it does have. So, like, it's not like, oh, man, I'm not eating, therefore I should lose weight. No, my body decides, oh, we got to keep what we have because we're not taking in enough.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, honestly, like social media has done a really good job of like helping people see they're not alone. Like before, I was talking about how everyone that I know that's into fitness has body dysmorphia, and like people making funny little videos about it, being like, "This is how I feel about my body, and I want you to know that like it's okay because this isn't this." It's been like extremely good for because you see a lot of stuff on social media where it's guys in their cut and they just look amazing and like the peak fitness of what like society wants us to look like. And there's a lot of bodybuilders that I follow that are like, yeah, this isn't what anyone looks like normally. Like, this is what I look like with a full stomach. This is what I look like with this. And it's helped a lot of people to, take the mask off of like Photoshop and like all these things that want to make you feel bad about how you look. Because no one fucking looks like that 100% of the time. It's all lighting. It's all, the environment that you put your body in before you take a picture of it. Which is why I think I was so happy with how I looked last year at the thing we recorded. Because when I'm constantly looking at myself in the mirror, the lighting isn't what it should be, and this, and that. And then to see what I actually look like to other people, I was like, oh, I'm happy. That's great. Cool. You never really like know what you look like. It's also like if you go with your phone and you're recording yourself in the mirror with a video, it's different than taking a picture of yourself in the mirror. Like lenses and everything. It's just like totally changes how you look. So no one 100% knows what they look like, which can be terrifying, but it could also be freeing. I'm okay with my body. My doctor is not okay with my body.
Get up, fuck.
Well, you doctor that you're hot. And you don't care.
Doctor's like, you're dying. Don't body shame me.
Don't fucking... You're literally dying. Listen, I don't need this bad energy. Yeah, I think there's a difference between being unhealthy and loving your body. Like there's some people that are like, oh, are you encouraging? People on social media
who just
are
want to
bigger.
hate fat people,
right?
Have a whole like, you're actually hurting them or whatever. It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't care.
Yeah. I'm not saying everyone should be like me. I'm just saying that I love my body, and other people should love their bodies. I hear the grub.
I just saved it.
Yes. Yes.
You hear the grub? You didn't see it?
I heard it. I was looking at the chat. I hear grubs.
Alright, so next the other grub's over there.
I hear grubs and I get happy.
And that's also a way to the Kingdom's Edge, so that we can just sort of walk there now.
I have a similar problem. Been going to the gym for months, but I don't eat enough, so I'm still very skinny. Yeah, it unfortunately takes time. And that sucks. That's not what anyone wants to hear. It's like, what do you mean? I gotta consistently do this? Because it's frustrating in the beginning. Or sometimes in the beginning it's easier. Because for me, when you first start really focusing on working out, I gained a lot of muscle really fast. And then you kind of just like flatline, like you peak. And then you gotta do more or change up your routine, change what you're eating, whatever, in order to there's initial gains that are really easy to get sometimes for some people. It can be discouraging when it seems like you've just been working out and just like nothing's, plateau, thank you. I was like, flatline. I was like, what's the name of the thing where it's flat? So it can be discouraging. But, motivation is great. Motivation gets you in the door, but you need determination and consistency to keep it going. And that's with anything in life, whether you're learning an instrument or, learning a language, whatever it is. it's great to have the motivation to start, but you really start seeing results when you stick with it.
Yeah, for a while when I was like losing weight, I was walking a lot, but I wasn't eating a lot. So I stopped losing weight because while I was walking a whole bunch, and like that, just walking for me like burns a lot. I wasn't eating, so my body was again like trying to just retain what it has. So I you know, and like for me, I'm not too worried about building up muscle or anything. I just want less fat. I don't really care about being muscular. My body has a weird Germanic brute strength going on that works for me fine.
Yeah, and you're also just naturally like stronger than me. Even though
Yeah.
I work out consistently, my body, I'm 5'5", 125 pounds. I'm not, until I gain the muscle that I want to, I can't even compete with what you just naturally have.
Yeah, my body just like I can lift heavy things like whatever like just fine without working out, and that and like I'm fine with that. Like I'm okay with that, but like that does come with generally retaining fat.
So when we fight to the death over musical opinions, I'm gonna make it worth your while.
Right now, I'd still win.
You'd win now, so I gotta work before I challenge you.
But I also think I know a little bit more about fighting than you too.
Yeah, because I also have like what I call like Spider-Man syndrome, where I was small my whole life and now I have strength and I don't know it, so I'm still kind of meek. Whenever like we also when we're
the Raycon ad.
Yeah, when we were doing the Raycon ad, we were learning stage fighting.
I had to like train you out of recoiling.
Yeah, because I still feel like I'm small, or at least I did a couple years ago. I'm much better now, but I still feel like I'm small and I'm not strong, even though I am. So when I'm the example I use is when I first started working out consistently, I would like I was opening a jar of sauce and I didn't realize how strong I was, and I just immediately opened it and it all just like fell all over my body. I just spilled it everywhere, much like a Spider-Man.
No.
Oh no, it's it's everywhere. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off.
What does it say about us that you instantly knew what I was doing?
We're freaks. We're freaks. But it's a mental adjustment also when your body changes or your face changes or whatever is happening. A lot of people were not attractive in high school, and then they get attractive once they're in their 20s and people are hitting on them and they don't know what to do.
I'll be honest, I've never known what to do whenever it's happened.
I don't know either. I still think I'm a nerd.
I've had people outright tell me, hey, I'd like to date you, and I'm like, cool. That's it.
No, I'm constantly... My girlfriend's constantly hitting on me, and I just no-sell her every time. We had to start talking about it, because she was like, I'm hitting on you! I'm like, you like me? It's like, Jesse, we've been dating for months! I'm stupid.
For me, like it's I know it, like I know it's a thing where it's like, I look okay, but like, but people are generally attracted to me when I am doing something that I'm good at. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about.
Talent's hot.
But when I'm doing something I'm good at, it's almost always been musical theater. Like,
oh yeah,
musical theater is when I get hit on the most.
I do not doubt that.
For some reason, and it's been not just times when like I'm playing a character that's attractive. Sometimes when I'm playing actively unattractive characters. Like I did a community theater production of Young Frankenstein, and I was Igor, which means I was doing this face most of the show. Have you heard about the mania? Like doing this and like crouched over, like fake hump. I had more people be attracted to me openly in that production than it has ever happened in my life, and I did not understand
Yeah.
why, and I still to this day kind of don't.
You know, I get it, because like half of it is talent. Talent is really sexy. And the other half is like like I was saying before, there's nothing more attractive than someone who's not afraid to make fun of themselves. And you were just fully in it. And people were like, I'm wet.
You know what the really
moist.
wild thing is? One of those people, at the time, was considering themselves a lesbian. Turns out their partner was a trans guy. But they were like. But that person was one of the people who was hitting on me, and I was so fucking confused. And maybe they were too. Again, turns out their partner was a trans guy, so like it all sort of makes sense in the end.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do kind of go through, hormones also do that, but another is that sometimes people go through like a queer renaissance, a cycle of such, where you think you know what a man is, and you're like, I'm not attracted to that because they're all shitty. And then you get older, you get different friend groups, you explore different parts of the world, and then you find guys who are not shitty, and you're like, oh, interesting.
There is that aspect, and that's the aspect that makes the most sense to me, is like, I have a different energy than a lot of other straight men.
You do. You have a very, like, a confident... There's a lot of straight dudes who are so insecure that they make gay jokes, or they this, and that, because they want to feel powerful, they want to feel in control. And when you're only exposed to those kind of dudes, you're like, maybe dudes are
Men
bad.
just suck.
Maybe I'm not attracted to them. And then years might go by, a decade might go by, and then you find a guy that's like comfortable with himself, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm cool with gay people. Everything is, I'm not attracted to men, but I like musical theater, I like this and that. And then they're like, oh, something's happening to me that I've never felt before. It took me a while, and then I was like, I think I'm attracted to men. What's this?
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's like, I'm anxious all the time, but I'm not insecure. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Anxiety and insecurity are two separate states, I think, of being.
And there's a difference between being secure and arrogance. There's a lot of people that just don't get the difference, and they'll put others down, or this and that.
Never admit they're wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Just unattractive qualities. And if you just do it your whole life, and you're never exposed to like the right kind of people, and you don't know what actual security and confidence is supposed to be, then you're like, yeah, Gaston is confident. Like you don't know the difference. You're like, I'll be like Gaston.
But yeah, it's always been interesting to me that I don't spend my life getting hit on by people. Like, I also don't. I mean, you know my lifestyle. I don't interact with many people. But the times I have always been when I perform musical theater, which is very funny to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were also probably one of the fewer straight men in the,
Honestly, no.
Oh, no?
No, there's plenty of them.
Ah. Well, that's good.
But I was probably one of the less, gross ones. In attitude.
Yeah.
Don't. We're killing bees. You probably won't enjoy this because they're cute.
No.
But we must kill the bees, Jesse. That's the only way we can save the grub.
We gotta get on the ground. Shake our ass.
We gotta kill the bees. This is bad for the planet. They can't pollinate shit when they're dead.
Oh, they are so cute. That sucks. Ah!
You didn't mind when I hadn't pointed it out.
Yeah.
Gotta get to that grub.
I watched the Hunger Games for the first time last night.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
it's perfectly fine.
It's pretty good. Like, I was like, wow. All right. I'm gonna watch all the movies. Because girlfriend really likes them. And it's funny because I absorbed things through just, like, Tumblr, I think, and Osmosis. That's a big-headed bee. What the fuck? I hate that. The genetically manufactured wasps in that movie made me think of the bees that we are fighting right now, and then it fucking turned into that.
Don't, though. Please don't? Okay, well, you will. But I hate it. I wish you would stop. And you have, because you're dead.
We also finished the Coven season of American Horror Story, and it's insane. In a fun way, at least. It's the season that feels like fan fiction from start to finish. And
That's not just American Horror Story?
yeah, no, it's not. Like Ryan Murphy's style is he makes insane things where like something fucking crazy will happen at least 3 times an episode. But Coven is insane from start to finish in a fan fiction way. Like the whole plot of the season is fanfic. Like the plot is that it's a school for witches, and you know, so you're dealing with all kinds of witch shit, and all of it just feels like fan fiction. And because it's like that from start to finish, it gives it a whole different appeal where I'm like, it was enjoyable to watch because I knew what I was getting into. It's fucking crazy, but you know, it leans into it. No Adam Levine cameo though.
Those guys do 2 damage. They're very big.
Yeah. But spoiler for Coven. But Stevie Nicks is there because she's just a witch. They've just established that Stevie Nicks is an actual witch, and it made me think of David Bowie in Venture Brothers.
Yeah, it instantly made me think of Venture Brothers.
I think that's fun.
Don't. Stop.
Where's Snail? Shake your ass.
She's a gold digger.
This is cool though. I like the bees.
Yeah, and this is a place you can spend you can play the whole game and not find it because you didn't hit that one wall.
Oh, damn.
So you'll just see this one place that has bees, and you're like, there's only bees in this tiny little area of the map. That's weird. And if you don't open up that wall, you don't know that the hive exists. And like, this is like, you know, people who like just play this game, like, you know, I part of me is a little sad that you didn't just play it, just because like it's kind of magical to like play the game and just see how much the game like just sort of unfolds and gets bigger and bigger. It like feels big at the beginning and then just keeps being big, even as you discover more areas. And the game feels endless for a while. But when, you know, someone who's, you know, kind of an expert at the game plays it, you know, it's a lot less of it. It feels less big because I know where to go, and you know, I'm not wandering around as much.
Oh, and sorry, I haven't caught up with the chat. Let me sift through. We were still talking about workout stuff. But yeah, I'm getting an office job killed my 20-year-old twink body. I am now 33 and grunt when I get off the couch. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard out here.
No. Fuck.
Protein shakes make me sick for some reason. I get that. That's sometimes. If I'm getting too much protein, it makes me sick. Like, I make a shake where I have a scoop of protein, and then I have a scoop of an oat kind of thing. And if it's, like, too much, it make tummy bad. Protein bars are like the Snyder Cut. They're good compared to the crap one, but awful to people who consume actual good stuff.
I still have not watched the fucking Snyder Cut because you just can't convince me to spend 4 hours in that world.
This is genuinely motivating to hear. Lol, thank you, Jesse. I'm so glad. Yeah, like I was saying, like, social media and, like, just us dipshits talking on a couch, you know, playing a video game. I understand the appeal of, like, how entertainment has changed and grown and developed over the years where like we could just like have a conversation and people will feel less alone. And I think that's neat.
I don't totally get it, but here I am doing it.
I'll help you, but I wouldn't watch this. And you know what? That's fine.
I wouldn't.
That's
why I'm always
fine.
anxious about moving things along, because I'm like, this is boring, right?
It's like, no, we're learning and growing.
Okay, so someone's saying, "Oh God, I remember this grub." That's not a good sign. Because yeah, I'm trying to find it and I'm having trouble. I'm gonna have to, I think, clear out this room.
I put the Snyder Cut on while I was working. It is awful. Yeah, it sounds like a bad time.
A lot of people who don't like Snyder's movies been like, "No, this one's actually good," and I'm just like, I just don't want to believe you at this point. I don't want to spend 4 hours
to feel if you're right or wrong. Yeah, like because also the runtime of movies. We talk a lot about like movies and runtimes and stuff, and like what we found is like an hour and 30 minutes is like a sweet, like a good
90-minute movie. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. And so we were gonna watch The Hunger Games last night, and we turned. We're like, how long is this movie? And we turned it. We were like, 2 hours and 22 minutes. What are they doing? What? Is it really that long? And
they're hungry for so long.
They're hungry for they're playing that game so long. But
and one of them makes bread. Why is he hungry? He's making all that bread.
But at least for me, like The Hunger Games didn't feel like it was too long. I was like, you know what, that's fine. I'm glad it didn't feel like it was 2 hours long. They didn't spend the time doing anything unnecessary.
I mean, I can live with 2 hours, but and you know, and I'm also someone who loves Lord of the Rings, so like I can't complain that much. But like, still, oh my god, I hate these fuckers.
Did you know when he kicks the helmet, the actor actually he broke his toe?
I was legit thinking about on the way here, like trying to make a joke about like a character in here, like you know, like. Viggo Mortensen, the actor who played the Nightmare King, he actually gets mad every time you hit him and don't bow.
Someone has to tell them.
Acquire some precise use of the crystal dash. Oh. Don't. It's rude. It's wrong. Another thing we haven't explained, I don't think.
Because it's wrong. In Coven, Kathy Bates is there, and she's.
I thought you were gonna explain the joke, and you just started talking like Coven.
No one gets to know our inside jokes, even though it's consumable media that you're gonna discover it on your own. 5 years from now, you'll watch the thing we
Buffy,
reference.
you'll find it.
The man sucks, but Buffy good.
But Buffy's great.
He's a monster. The man who made it is a monster. We don't endorse him.
Okay, I see. That's not too hard.
But in Coven, Kathy Bates plays a racist who, like, she's in the days of slavery, and they make her immortal, so then she's, like, alive in, like, 2017.
The days of slavery, I think you mean right now.
Think about that. Jails are still a thing. It is... But so she's, like, a slave owner, and she's, like, a horrible monster, where they make her immortal, and then she's, like, in modern day, because they bury her underground, and then she's back. And to make her less racist, they make her watch Roots. They're like,
she's there when it's happening.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make her less racist.
Yeah, it's really funny.
She was there. She watched it happen and felt nothing.
She's a horrible person.
So we could leave, or we could try to fight the boss here and get hive blood.
But I honestly did like that in Coven, where she's just bad, and they give her so many chances, and they humanize her, but in the end, she just won't change. And so they're like, all right, we're going to kill you then. Like, they give her so many chances, and she's just a cowardly piece of shit and doesn't want to die. And they're like, we gave you so many chances, and you're still a horrible person. And some people just don't change. But I like I like being able to give her a chance, and they do it quite well, making me actually feel something for her. And then I'm like, you know what? No, we don't have to feel anything for you. You suck.
The idea that roots would make a slave owner less racist is just insane to me.
Yeah.
It's like, if you can look at human beings suffering in front of you and not feel anything, a movie where people show you human beings suffering is not going to change that.
Yeah. Because they come back.
That's some like movie writer bullshit, TV writer bullshit, where they're like, the power of stories can do anything.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But at least it didn't work, you know? Like,
yeah.
It was a teenager idea. Like, they're teenagers and they do it, and then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
If it had worked, that would have been insane.
That would be insane writer jerk-off bullshit. Where, like at the end of Game of Thrones, when Tyrion's like, the most powerful thing in the world is stories, and I'm like, fuck you! I'm a writer and fuck you!
Because, yeah, they set her up with the TV, the magic box, as she calls it, and they come back and she's like, ha, I closed my eyes, so I didn't see any of it. We're like, well, dude, we're trying to help you. We understand circumstances.
No, he got in! I don't think I want to hang out here. I think I just want to leave. I don't want to fight the boss. I don't want to get high blood.
Look at these big bees.
I just want to leave. So we may have gotten everyone but the other one. 1 second. So we got, there's no one else down here. There's no one else. Is there one grub left? No, there's another one up there. Okay.
Yeah,
there's one right there.
Yeah, I believe in giving people chances, but sometimes people are just awful and cannot change. It just...
And there's one right there. Okay.
Because that's something they don't teach you in the My Little Pony universe. Because they love to do the thing where the villains are there, and then they're like, you know what? Now they're friends for the next season. And I think that might be a bad lesson to some kids, you know? Sometimes, I think all of us, even as adults, we have friends who fucking suck, and we keep trying to fix them, and some people just can't be fixed. You can try your best, but
Okay, so let's go
let's go.
here.
It's so cute. I love him. He's swimming. We hold him up,
I don't
and
know why in that moment I was feeling that, but
it's the insane energy we're bringing to this stream. But I feel like you could pick him up, and he would do the thing where corgis think they're swimming.
mm-hmm.
He thinks he's galloping. Oh, someone a lot earlier said you don't have to fight Traitor Lord for the grub. We can just do it.
Possibly, but I do kind of want us to beat the Traitor Lord.
Cool. Okay.
I feel like that's a good capper.
Just like the cap that the Sleepy Time Bear wear. He makes you the tea.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
He wears the hat. He makes her the tea.
Let's see, I want to go to Crystal Peak, but which way do I want to go in? I guess the way I'm in front of is fine.
And yeah, and sometimes even people who can change need to do their change away from people they hurt. Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes if people don't see that there are consequences to their action, they're just not going to change some of them. So some people need to lose all their friends before they're like,
I've started to adopt that attitude sometimes. There's like, if someone, fucks up around me enough, it's just like, all right, I hope you get better. Do it away from me.
Right, yeah. I wish you peace.
I don't need to be part of it.
I don't want you to be a piece of shit, but I can't hurt myself, trying to change you and trying to help you on this.
I rarely wish ill on another person I know.
But I often want nothing to do with the worst people I know.
It's a good way of putting it. Because otherwise, that's a lot. That's emotional labor that you got to put into another person, and sometimes you just don't have the spoons for it. Sometimes you're trying to fix yourself. You know, not all of us are perfect, and sometimes we gotta.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You learn.
Baba work. I was in a club and they started playing Best of Both Worlds, and I lost my shit. We got a video of it. It must have been Millennial Night or something, because it was all just like millennial songs. And we were like, what is this playlist? What is the DJ doing? And then Best of Both Worlds happened. I lost my shit.
You hear limo out front. You're like, oh!
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm drunk. I like sing it at the top of my lungs in that video. Cause the first part of it, it slaps and it gets you excited. They're like, boom, 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 boom,
superstar.
It's so good. It fucking slaps, even today, in 2023. I'll die on that hill.
Down on that hill.
I'm down on that hill.
Song I didn't know until I heard the avocado parody one on TikTok, and people only did that because of Stranger Things, but I don't watch Stranger Things because it sucks.
And I won't be because of reasons. Political reasons.
Oh, I've been here. I guess I missed a grub. How do I get to the grub? I guess I do this.
Slamming.
Slamming. Don't give it up, Luffy. Slamming. Don't give it up, Zoro. Slamming. Don't give it up, Nami. It's Zolo in that version, but I want to say Zoro. No, yeah, it's Zolo. They did say Zolo, didn't they?
I think so, yeah. Chopper's doctoring. Zolo's doctoring. Luffy's doctoring.
Tony, Chopa.
Nami's doctoring.
The thing about that song that I remember struck you was Luffy's lyrics being "Shut up and be my friend."
So good, yeah. It's very in character for Luffy that he's like, I don't really know what's going on, but you should stop singing and be my friend. Jesse out here trying to gaslight us with the supposed bear. He's real! You Google the bear! That motherfucker is real.
And you wouldn't get this, but the way you said that makes me think about DS9. I might have actually shown you that clip. There's a moment in DS9 that there's an episode that's like all like a alternate universe period piece where the captain is like a black writer writing sci-fi. And he's writing about the ship in the show or the space station, and he just sort of breaks down at one point. He's like, "It's real!"
Oh yeah, you did show me that.
Yeah. And like I thought it was kind of funny, but like you also, I think you got like generally wrapped up in the emotions of Avery Brooks's performance.
I was taking it from an actor perspective, and I was like,
He's like, oh, he's losing himself in that role.
yes, he's feeling it. Yeah, I gotta Google the Sleepy Time Bear for you, so you know I'm not crazy. I am crazy, but you know.
I'm just crazy like that.
Ha.
Oh, I forgot about this dude. I thought I'd gotten this
twisted.
dude.
Oh.
Jesse, look.
Oh.
He's gone.
Oh.
But now I have Descending Dark.
Ooh.
Now my down attack is stronger.
Like Yoshi.
Yes?
In Smash. Sleepy Time Bear.
Everyone has a down attack in Smash.
This fucker. He's real.
Okay.
You've never seen him before?
I've seen that kind of tea box before. I've never internalized a bear, but I've never gotten Sleepy Time tea.
Okay. But you know, it is celestial. He's real.
He's a celestial being?
He is eternal.
He's a god.
This is the god I want to die, and then the Sleepy Time Bear is what God looks like, because he's just like whatever you think God looks like.
He's like,
He's watching over us. He has real power. He can put you to sleep, you know? Forever.
he's Orpheus or whatever.
Yes.
Are you just saying yes?
He can bend the spoon. Because he
No.
puts it in his tea.
That's Morpheus.
Who's
he didn't even
Orpheus?
bend the spoon.
Who's Orpheus?
Orpheus is a Greek god of sleep, I believe.
Oh. Maybe this guy's name is Orpheus.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Orpheus the Greek god of sleep? Am I correct about that?
This game is so good, I only just played it on a work trip in November and fell in love with it. That's awesome. Yeah, I really like it. I had never... I saw it in passing, like, because there were a lot of times I'd go over to Stephan's house and he'd be like, hold on, I just need to finish this level before we hang out, and he's playing Hollow Knight. So I'd physically see it, but I knew nothing about it, and we started playing in October for Halloween-y times, and it's so cute. Everyone looks great.
Yeah, Orpheus is the one who did he look back and kill his girlfriend? Is that Orpheus? Morpheus is sleeping, but I think it's very understandable that I got that mixed up.
Morpheus is sleeping.
Morpheus is the sleeping one, but Orpheus, yeah, I think he looked backwards and killed his girlfriend.
Accidentally, just with a gun.
His girlfriend was already dead, and he went to hell, and I was like, Hades, I don't want my girlfriend to be dead. And he's like, okay, walk out of here, and you don't look back. If you look back, she has to stay here. And that's it. Just trust that she's going to, come out there with you. He looked back, and she stayed dead. And that's the end of the story. Sucks. Now, and the fact that you don't know the story is how I know you haven't watched Hades Town or listened to Hades Town.
Correct. I listened to a bit of it. I think it's one of those where I need to see
You want
it.
to see the show?
Yeah, because like the music is good, but it wasn't my particular type of musical theater that I enjoy. I knew seeing it would fucking slap. Like, I need the visuals. I'm a baby. I need you to act it out for me, and that will make the music even better.
It must be a good show because like the Broadway actors who are in it like keep showing up and shit now. Fuck.
Reeve Carney and that other wonderful woman that I'm forgetting her name all of a sudden. They're showed up and shit.
That upsets me. It knocked me into spikes. I was okay with taking the first damage. I'm not okay with the second damage. I have to get all the way back there now.
Fuck. I think her name's Marina. I follow her on Instagram, and my mind is blanking.
There's also the guy who is with the eye patch from John Mulaney's Sack Lunch Bunch special.
I actually didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Oh, there's a freaky guy who just sings about having lost an eye.
Oh.
And John Mulaney's like, "How'd you lose your eye?" And he sings a whole song, and it does not explain at all how he lost his eye. But he's like, "That's how, now you know why I lost my eye." And John Mulaney's like, "What?"
I first knew Reeve Carney from Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
He's the guy who plays the guy that says, "I'm coming."
That's probably Orpheus.
Well, there we go. He's coming. That sucks. He shouldn't have looked back.
Orpheus, walruses.
Coming.
Worcestershire sauce.
I'm coming, Worcestershire sauce. when Gozer asks you to pick the form of the Destructor. Yes, I picked the Sleepy Time Bear instead of Mr. Stay Puft. Just a big ass bear.
I've never been able to work out. Is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man just a fake thing? Or is that an actual mascot from the 80s?
My brain thought it was the Michelin Man, like forever.
Yeah, kind of. I feel like it's supposed to be like kind of like the Big Boy
From
like,
Bob's Big Boy or
the burger place.
Yeah, that's Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, like which I only know because of a fucking Austin Powers bit.
Oh, he's a big.
Where Ron Howard's like,
boy.
well, in many ways, the Big Boy never left, sir.
He's a big boy.
It's fictional. Okay. Yeah, I feel like in my brain I'm like it is fictional, but like they act like it's just a normal thing, which almost makes me think that the bit was going to be that it's an actual like beloved fast food icon of some sort, and it just didn't work out. But but I don't know. But then you don't have the bit of them blowing up a marshmallow man and having marshmallow all over everything. And I feel like that's a visual bit that you don't want to that should be there. If that wasn't there, the movie would be a little bit worse. That new Ghostbusters movie looks stupid.
It all is the coldest Ghostbuster
It's cold.
yet.
It's cold. What if New York was cold?
Ooh, that's so scary. You made me think of that. I'm so spooked. I don't like it.
Ghostbuster went cold.
It all comes full circle. I'm always talking about cum.
It's just one of those things where, like, I shouldn't be confusing a Ghostbusters movie with fucking The Day After Tomorrow. Is this even where the... Did I die where a grub isn't?
They put Stay Puft in like things throughout the movie in the background, like ads and stuff. That's awesome. I love little.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing like a billboard or something.
Yeah. You can just gaslight the audience. You can just convince them that this is a thing that they've been seeing by doing that. I love that. Because then they feel something when something related happens.
You hear it here. Jesse loves gaslighting.
I love it.
The audience. You. Love gaslighting you. Specifically.
We hate musicals, and we've never talked about it. And honestly, it's pretty toxic that you would think we like musicals.
It's actually fucked up of you to believe us and then have a problem with us lying to you. So
I am straight, and I've never said anything otherwise.
I liked parts of Ghostbusters Afterlife, and none of it had anything to do with stuff that was in old Ghostbusters movies. In fact, anytime there was old Ghostbusters movie stuff, I was annoyed.
I was uncomfortable. Everything was uncomfortable that had to do
I
with that.
didn't need old Bill Murray in that movie.
I didn't need
And you know what?
AI.
He didn't want to be in that movie.
I didn't need AI. What's his name in that movie?
The fucking CGI Harold Ramis genuinely upsets me.
It's upsetting to think about.
It's gross and weird and upsetting to behold.
It doesn't look good, and it makes the movie worse.
Do you want the pale? Yeah, I guess I'll go get pale ore. I guess I'll do that.
I mean, honestly, I can't even think about how good the CGI looks because I was just horrified.
Yeah.
Because I think we were watching it, I leaned over to you and I said, "Is he alive?" And you said, "No." And I went, "Ah!"
Yeah. You know, he's very dead. And I thought it was kind of cute when he was just like a ghost you couldn't see, like kind of like doing things throughout the movie. And I was like, that's nice.
Yeah.
Then they had a CGI man in it who's dead. And I hated it. And it made me sad, actually, just to see that. And I think it's ghoulish that people saw it and were like, yeah, she good. To me, that's gross and nasty and bad. Oh no, I did die where the grub was.
It was a spooky ghost to behold. It was supposed to horrify us because it was a ghost. So the disgust feeling was what they wanted.
It's good, actually. It's good that they did that to you.
It's good. I haven't seen the movie, and now I want to see it less.
Like, the parts that are, like, kind of like its own thing are kind of cute and good.
Yeah.
Like, the stuff with, like, the little girl, like, learning to be a Ghostbuster. I liked that stuff.
I liked that.
I wish that was the movie.
I wish that was the movie.
Didn't need Finn Wolfhard in it. He kind of added nothing other than being a kid from Stranger Things.
Yes. No offense to him, but I can't remember any part of his plot, anything, except that he wanted to hit on a girl, so
horny.
he joined the rest. He was horny.
He was a horny teenager.
He was horny. And that was his role in the movie. Toakoi, thank you so much for the sub. You've been sub for 36
36 months.
months.
That is so many months. God, Jesus.
His birthday is soon. What are you getting Jesus for Christmas? The man who has everything.
Little some putty to put in his handholes.
Oh, that's
To
nice.
fill his handholes.
Aw, guys, you shouldn't have. How'd you know?
It's pretty famous, dude. Everyone knows. Everyone knows? That's so embarrassing. Reminds me of the weirdly good Community bit with Drew Carey. When he shows up in one episode playing Jeff's boss. And he's like, thanks everybody for, respecting me and not talking to, and not asking about the weird hole in my hand. And he raises there's just
What?
a giant hole in his hand. It's like, I know everybody talks about behind my back, and that's okay, but you don't ask any weird questions in front of me, and I appreciate that.
That's so funny. What the
And
fuck?
then he goes in for a handshake with Jeff, and you hear which is just the capper on the joke. That's so fucking
Why
funny.
is that so funny? What the fuck? I love that. Tom Walker is an Australian comedian that I like, and he has a bit that just got uploaded to YouTube from a set that he did recently, where he says he studied. I forget if he went to clown college, but he studied mimery, and so a lot of his humor is like physical comedy. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but a lot of it is like visual jokes. And he said, and now Jesus flips a coin, and he does a thing where he flips he plays the sound effect, so he's just miming out what's happening with the audio, and he flips the coin and lands on it, and he puts it like to flip the coin and puts it in his hand, and then there's the sound of a coin falling onto the floor. so it falls through the hole. I like physical comedy. And it's so funny for me to describe a joke to you rather than you seeing it, I'm sure.
got some goo in my system.
I got so much goo in my system. I'm all backed up. I gotta get rid of the goo.
Oh, we hit 420, and I didn't acknowledge it or see it.
Apparently the kitten was born on 420, which we're so excited about. Weed Cat. The Pokemon. You left out the ping pong joke with that bit? Was there a ping pong joke?
Ping pong joke? I don't remember a ping pong joke.
Perhaps. Maybe it was about something else.
Getting those didn't really help my health situation. This grub is the fucking hardest one for me so far, where it's just like these fucking laser dudes.
That's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted is for my enemies to be dead.
Yay!
Alright, and that's all the ones on this part of the map, I think.
Oh.
Okay, we got one right there. I don't know where that is, honestly. But let's quit the menu.
I just saw you say he was reverse jailbaiting a townie in response to us talking about Finn Wolfhard's role in the Ghostbusters movie. I'm like, wow, I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, he pretends to be older.
Yeah, he pretends to
get
be
his
18,
job.
I think, to get the job.
And she's like, oh, you're cute and underage. I'm gonna fuck you.
That's the other scary. All these things are scary, at least. It fits being in a Ghostbusters movie that all these things are horrifying.
How come there were multiple kids movies when we were kids that had grown women kissing little boys?
Yeah, that was a lot. It was too many.
Big, the one with the kid who got rich or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Big's the main one I remember. Why did that happen?
I forget what movie it is. But there's a movie where a boy pretends to drown in a pool because he likes the lifeguard, and then the lady lifeguard gives him mouth to mouth, and he's awake. There were so many. There were so many movies with that. Evangelion. That was a grown-up kiss. We'll do the rest when you're back.
You gotta live so I can fuck you.
Sandlot. It was a Sandlot.
Well, Sandlot, that was him technically sexually assaulting her. But then she married him, which is weird.
In the Sandlot?
Yeah!
I didn't know that.
At the end of the movie, they're like, he married the fucking lifeguard that he sexually assaulted.
I hate it more now. I felt indifferent to it. I was like, that was weird, but it was a trope, so... But knowing that...
Nine kids.
That should be in a Ghostbusters movie, because they're horrible. That's horrifying. They love doing that.
So, someone's saying, need to break a wall under that long section connecting to Dirtmouth.
Chainsaw Man. That's so funny. Yeah, we're just naming anime now where it happens. Evangelion.
And I think in Chainsaw Man, and as much as I've not watched that, I think it's supposed to be fucked up in Chainsaw Man.
I think so. I watched it recently, so I'm trying to remember. I feel like they were like...
Killed that man.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man was good.
Oh, that long section? I don't know.
Oh,
Can I
goodbye.
do anything over here? No.
Sorry, we don't need you. Goodbye.
That's GG.
GG. I just keep thinking of a Kalala, bitch. That was horrifying. We beat up that lady.
Okay, I see.
Oh.
Don't.
Whoop. Gosh.
Don't.
Yeah, some people don't pick it up on Makima's red flags. That's the lady, right? That's the chainsaw lady, chainsaw man lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not power.
I guess that's the point, and some people don't get it. They're like, Makima kind of sucks a bit, like, but she's cool, you know. So. And a lot of people get into anime when they're younger, like, you know, like high school ages when I got into anime, and there's a lot of red flag characters that you just don't pick up on until you're older, where you're like, wow, that was kind of fucked up. With all pieces of media, but anime especially.
Alright, there's one more grub to get. Just one more.
Or discovering that like your favorite anime, the manga writer or whatever, can't write women, and you just discover it when you're older, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't realize that. All of my favorite characters are the guys because they're the most fleshed out. I'm not pointing any fingers, Kishimoto.
It's actually like also like kind of extra frustrating when like it's like My Hero, where like I actually like a lot of the characters who are girls. They don't get to do anything. It's like he actually wrote some pretty good characters that never get to do anything.
Yeah, that's frustrating. I've never seen it, but
I
they
like
look cool.
pretty much every single one of the girl characters in like a lot of the guy characters are honestly fairly forgettable or actively horrible. But like I like pretty much all the girls in My Hero Academia, and most of them don't get to do anything. Look at them. Look how many
There's
there
so
are.
many.
Only one missing.
Only one?
You
Yeah.
see his hole right there.
I can see his hole. Show hole. Kalala, bitch. We're gonna fill that hole. We'll be back and we're gonna fill that hole. I promise you, Grub Father. You know so much. So many treasures. Wow. Wow.
So rich this episode.
Really, we're making so much money this episode. This session we've just been getting money. And no hose. Filling holes. Getting money. Filling holes and getting money.
It's so funny for them to like just everyone gets quiet. It's like, all right, so
Yeah, just sitting there like,
mm-hmm.
Yippee! They're so cute.
People asking name top 20 moments that involve women. I actually like Bakugo versus Utakata is in my top 20, I think. And also, there's a recent moment in the manga that I really actually enjoyed a lot with Toga and Utakata. Utakata. It's a rough name for English speakers. I didn't beat this guy before. Let's do it now.
Hooray! Oh. Yippee! I had a Dr. Pepper earlier, so I'm not drinking this one. I brought it just in case. Need to work out when I get home. For 17 hours.
Give me your juice.
Juice. Yum. Oh, I love when we get on the ground like a little freak. And you're right, I am mad that we weren't doing that sooner. We could have had it all.
Rolling in the deep.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's a brooding Moloch.
Looks like a villain from Breath of the Wild. I don't like it. Be more bug-like. You know what? I guess he is bug-like. I guess I'm just the eyes.
You just don't like the bug.
I don't like that bug.
It's not a cute bug.
Yeah, it looks more like a machine
But
to
it's
me.
dead.
Squished. Because I'm more seeing the eyes as like a robot. I didn't understand they were eyes. Ew.
I didn't even notice we got another mask.
Won't matter for long.
All right. Yeah, one more.
There's a sex offender in every anime. There is, because it's hilarious. Isn't it so funny? It's great for the women being assaulted, and better yet, it's awesome and not desensitizing the way that we view men getting sexually assaulted. I'm sure this will have no repercussions for the future.
Alright, so...
He's just snorting while you're looking at a map. Hey. Are we going somewhere?
Queen's Gardens. Queen's Gardens.
Those little sounds.
I don't think I've ever kept this much money on hand.
My Hero 2020 is currently on a 7-stream streak.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why you watching this, but thank you. It's funny that we were just talking so much about My Hero. The show. The show, not you. Weird thing to hear, I'm sure. Just coming into a stream and be like, we were just talking about you a lot.
That would terrify me.
Everyone turns directly to you and says, we were just talking about you.
And like, yeah, just like everyone looks at you.
That's nightmare shit. I had a nightmare the other day that I couldn't get my hair to look right. I would do it over and it looked stringy, and then I did it another way, and then it was oily, and I was like, I gotta start over.
That's what you have nightmares about, huh?
Yeah. Normal things. I have nightmares like about normal things like musicals, which we've discussed in depth. That I
had one of those recently.
Yeah. Ugh, they fucking suck. My most, we've talked about this on stream before, but my most common reoccurring nightmare is that I'm in a musical that I haven't learned the lines for.
Yeah, I had that one like really recently.
It sucks.
I think this one was an outright like full-on play. Somehow worse. I'm like less in my comfort zone.
Yeah, it's worse because like musical in your brain, you're like, I could improv this. You know, if there's music,
Yeah.
it sucks because I'm in a nightmare and it's gonna sound bad because I'm in a nightmare. But like, you know, I'm in more. You're like you said, in your element more. With a play, it's just talking.
Yeah. Fuck.
You're looking for a maze room full of the jumpy jump guys for the last grub? Sick. Can't wait to see some jumping fuckers. They be jumping. Ooh. That was cool though.
No, I don't like you. All right, let me switch up. Like let me get rid of wayward compass. Get rid of shape of bone. Get shaman stone back. So we will not be turning into a snail this day.
Oh no. Stephan, what's the point? It's not really a victory unless we turn into a little snail. And rub our dick into the ground in the mud. It's December now. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right. November just happened. Like, I blinked and November just is gone now.
Yeah, life is fleeting. Time moves onward, and then we die.
Whatever they talk about in BoJack, the march of time. I love that quote, and I can't remember what it is.
Oh, you don't like it that much.
And I'm gonna Google it. BoJack, March of Time quote.
I gotta Google it!
Time's arrow. Ho ho. Right, like it. Time is an arrow, neither stands still or nor reverses. It only marches forward. I think that's the quote. Because this person's like, "Hey, I'm not a native English speaker. Can someone help me understand the quote from BoJack?" That's so neat. Someone got a tattoo of it. Let me see your tattoo. Time's arrow neither stands still nor reverses. It merely marches forward. Yes. Yes. It's not that deep of a quote, but I think it's like BoJack's grandpa who says it. Yeah, it does. Voiced by... No, that's not Lin-Manuel. That's the other man. The man who killed someone with a car.
Fuck! The man who kills someone in the car, are you talking about, Simba?
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, Simba.
Oh, he was Simba?
Yeah, he was Simba.
Oh.
And then he killed someone with a car, I think. For the people about to ask what that is. In Ireland, he did a vehicular manslaughter.
And covered it up.
Didn't cover it up, just
No?
didn't pay his debt to the people he harmed.
Ah. So he didn't cover it up, he just didn't pay the things he was supposed to.
And then he did a car commercial.
That was fucked up. Forgot about that. But Lin-Manuel voices the brother, Cracker Jack. That's why I thought it was Lin-Manuel for a second. BoJack, I can tell I'm a fucked up person because BoJack is one of my comfort shows. I'll just put it on.
Yeah, wild. I had to stop watching. It was the opposite of a comfort show for me. At one point, I was just screaming at the screen. Don't.
You have trouble watching characters that are just self-sabotaging.
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't understand that at all. So, like, I don't understand. I've never lived my life that way. Never will.
That's fair. I am not that kind of person, but I find it so interesting because I've dealt with so many shitty men in my life. So you try to understand, you try to analyze it. It's also just brilliantly written. That's not just the only interesting part. Cloth! Hell yeah. So happy you're here, Cloth.
Don't. Oh, I'm letting them hit me, and I shouldn't. Cloth, can you do your job?
Dragons made it. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. We're trying to rescue all the grubs.
And also kill the Traitor Lord.
That too.
Don't.
Binge watched the last 2 seasons in a day each when they came out. God. I love that. I love that for you. But there's some heavy stuff. Sometimes I'm watching with people and they're like, I gotta take a break.
All right, what's the way to not have to deal with the Traitor Lord? Fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm tired.
You're like, we can do it.
I can do it, but I don't fucking feel like it.
That's fair, you know?
I'm ready to not. Cloth fucking dies in that fight. That's the only reason I wanted to finish it.
No!
So if we never finish the fight, Jesse, Cloth never dies.
Hooray! Cloth is alive. We gotta ignore the fight now. We can't do the fight. Because Cloth is alive. Cloth is fine. Cloth will always be fine.
If you don't save Cloth in the ancient basin, she actually just goes up and hangs out in the town.
Oh, that's fun.
And never comes to fight the Traitor Lord to die. Though, if she does die fighting the Traitor Lord, you see her as a ghost later. She's cool with it. She's like, yeah, that was great.
The episode from BoJack's mom's point of view is one of the best things I've ever watched. Yeah, no, absolutely. That fucking... I think that episode... There are like 5 episodes in BoJack that I can point to that like fundamentally changed me as a writer and me as like a consumer of media. Where I was like, wow, you could just do that? Really fucked me up, but like in the best way. Yeah, there's so many... That show's fucking brilliant.
So people are saying there's a way to get to save that grub without fighting the Traitor Lord. I don't know how. I'd love to. Can anyone like sum it up?
Because if not, then I'm okay trading that grub's life for Cloth's. We just don't rescue the grubs because then Cloth will be alive forever. Equivalent exchange.
Room to the furthest left. There's a tunnel that leads upward to the grub. Okay.
Yippee! We can have our cake and eat it too. We can have our Cloth.
Yeah. Don't be a fool, Jesse.
What?
Don't be a fucking clown.
I love clowns. I was gonna be a clown. I wanted to be, but I hate children. I wanted to be a clown, but I don't like kids.
But Doctor, I am Pagliacci.
We were thinking about... I joked about naming the cat that because we were trying to think of clowns. I was like, you should meet this one kitten.
But you name it the cat Pagliacci, but you just call it Poggers.
Fuck yeah. Oh, man. That rules.
Should have had me around.
I think she would have been like, I think we're gonna keep thinking. But that's fun. She'd think it's funny. You can do that to your human child also. Someone that's free for you to take. If you name your human child Pagliacci, you could just have
It's legal. You're allowed to do that to them.
You're allowed to do that to them, and then their nickname is Poggers. You have the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
So I assume by room furthest left they mean the ones over here.
You're in a class and you're like, dude, you got to meet this one kid. He has a stupid fucking name. He's named after a clown. And then the kid is like, but Jesse, I'm Pagliacci. I'm Poggers.
And they couldn't even like gain respect by winning anything because people just called him the Pog Champ.
Who's my little Pog Champ? That's what you say as the mom. Who's my little Pog Champ? Yeah. This is such a good idea, and your child won't hate you. There will no repercussions. This is the place. Okay. Sweden has laws about naming your kids stupid things. That's so funny. I can't name my son Naruto. Naruto skateboard, no whack is never gonna exist.
It's not here. So maybe up here. Don't. Oh, I fucking hate you guys. Oh my god! Oh, I hate them so much. I hate them so much. So all that money's gone, by the way.
No! What?
It's all gone.
No.
Yeah.
Why? What do you mean? Why? Why it gone?
Because I didn't go get the shade. So now that money's just gone forever.
What the fuck? No! Because we died on our way to the shade?
I didn't go get the shade at all.
I see. So it's your fault, is what you're saying, and not the game.
I mean, whatever. We're not buying shit anymore. This is the last session.
But it's money! It's money. We traded those grubs' lives for it. We beat up an old lady. We beat the shit out of that bank teller. It's fine. You know what? You're right. We're not buying anything. But I know it's there. It's just a waste. It's real to me. Ah. But thank you, Dragon's Maiden. I appreciate that.
Up that tunnel. Up that tunnel. Here? I didn't even need to dye that thing.
I gotta trim my facial hair. I keep pulling it out because I keep just like fussing with it when it gets too long. Yay! Grubs!
Grubs. Alright, now we're gonna
Grubs!
time for our final reward.
Ugh, grubs. Well, yeah, we could get some money back. The grub father will give us something, I'm sure.
Not money.
Are we their dad now?
No. Wild conclusion to draw.
Yeah, the grub father, when you rescue all the grubs, he gets down on one knee and he proposes. And you gay marry him. Not regular marry. You gotta say gay marry. So it's different.
Gay Mary, like, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
What a funny movie.
What a funny movie.
I changed the lyrics to Santa Baby. Yippee!
Every single grub.
Yay!
We completed one thing.
Yay!
Now we're Grubfly's Elegy, which, contains gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives.
Yay!
Use weapons with a holy strength. When the bear is at full health, they will fire beam. Let's go put it on.
Hot energy? What? Hot white energy.
Hot energy.
It's cum. White hot energy. You fire it.
We'll go put it on real quick.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know what that means. Risen her up.
Alright. Fuck off. We need the Grubfly's Elegy. Alright. So it does the Zelda thing when you're at full health.
That's calm. Sick. But it's only when you're at full health, I see.
Only when yeah, just like Zelda.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
In Legend of Zelda, that's from the very first game. Whenever you get full health, you can
That's cool.
shoot a little beam.
I did not know that Link was also shooting cum.
Let's sign off with our little grub friends. Oh. Where are they?
Someone's crying. I don't like it. Ah! We gotta kill him. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're a monster. You're a fucking monster. Is this even their dad? This is just a random grub.
So here's the thing. I think he's incubating them so that they'll hatch. Remember
We don't know that though.
No, it's never confirmed. But it says they're moving to the next stage of their lives. So remember in the very first beginning of the game when you have the Griz mother and there's a whole bunch of flies and they burst out and stuff. Some people think that he like eats them, and then like he's incubating them, which is why like you can hear them in there. They're alive.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna hatch out of him.
They better.
So now most people took it as he ate them and they're dead, but you can hear them alive in there.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you're right. We can hear them. That's the only reason I'm not completely losing my shit. Remember at the beginning of the stream, someone was like, "There's a vor energy."
well, here's the culmination. Thank you, everybody. That was Hollow Knight for us, and we're gonna die someday.
As we all are. Join us tomorrow. Same address, twitch.tv/stream4star for Baldur's Gate. We're gonna be playing with the four of us. Lanny and Quinn and all whole gang is gonna be here at 6 p.m. CST. I also have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/nowhacking, if you want to view me there. And then Lanny will be on his feed.
And Tuesday streams are done for the rest of the year.
Yes. Enjoy the holidays. Eat some festive cakes or coins or whatever holiday you celebrate. Flying Spaghetti Man, I'm sure he's doing something for the winter. I don't know what happens. Eat a meatball.
That's vor.
That's vor.
That's vor.